Sorry baby, I just don't know the words or how to conjugate them. Was it really past tense I heard, or was it present perfect? Maybe we could forget the time you faced that friend without me. Maybe we could go back to mine, pretend it never happened. Oh, when the rally's out of time and you say it will be fine, well I just can't find the lines. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. Sorry baby, I'm drifting again. Could you repeat the question? No, I guess I do not know when it first became a problem. Sorry that it's all such a mess. The words, they seem to leave me. Didn't really quite catch the rest. Not keen on it repeating. Oh, when the rally's out of time and you say it will be fine, well I just can't find the lines. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. When you throw it all away. Sorry baby, I just don't know the words. Was it really past tense I heard? Maybe we could forget the time. Maybe we could go back to mine. Well, I think that I've been drifting without you, drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you, drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you, drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you, drifting. And now I know that you've been gone. It's not the same when I'm with you. You open it up, I fall right through. Came out a different shade of blue. It's not the same when I'm with you. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in. When the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again. When you call again. How long's the shoreline anyway? I've measured every other day. Tide washes all my work away. How long's the shoreline anyway? But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in. When the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again. When you call again. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in. When the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again. When you call again. Oh, I'm not supposed to enter. I'm not supposed to know. Oh, that the silence answer.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Oh, this is gonna be an intense stream. The music's too loud. Ah! My ears. My poor, sad ears. All right. Let's open both battle themes and lo-fi today, because why the heck not? Hi. There are people here. All right. Turn that a little bit down. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's go over to here. Hello, everybody. Hi. We are here, and we are queer. Well, I don't know if you're specifically queer, but I'm queer. How are you doing? Also, I don't have Discord. Can I just post, put it in a post in YouTube? I usually just like to see everybody's posts on Discord, just so I can have them for easier reference. Oh, somebody claimed a slot, so there's one slot left. There's one slot left, so submit a character if you want. Named, and then put this here. Oh man, okay, yeah, no, that's fair. I'm sorry about that. I just like to have it in Discord. But yeah, no, we're doing good today. What is wrong with this? I don't know if y'all can hear my freaking desktop, but apparently, my computer is just not liking working today, which is a little cringe of it, to be honest. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Mast. Don't worry, yeah. I'm not worrying. Do you take me as a worrier? I mean, maybe I'm slightly worried. Because I have to draw everybody's characters in 15 minutes. Well, not everybody's character, but 15 minutes per drawing. But yeah. Honk. Oh my goodness. It's Southern me, which is also just me, so I don't know what's up with that. Actually, what are you? Oh, you're a Dedenne. Interesting. Alright, this is not my alt account. This is some person. I'm just gonna drag you around. There we go. Whee! I love violence. Me doubled. There we go. And yeah. Alright, no, hold on. I need to get you to go off the screen. Stop running into me. Yeah. I'm gonna launch you at light speed. There we go. Perfect. International Rock Day? Hell yeah. Maybe I need to showcase my rock collection on stream. I don't know. I have like a bunch of little, like tiny crystals, little fossils. I mostly dug them up from some activity kit I got as a kid for like my birthday, but you know what? I think it's a pretty cool rock collection and y'all should see it. Although, I don't know, maybe I'll do something like that. I love rocks, and I want to collect them all. Let's turn the music just a little bit more down. Can y'all hear that okay? I would love an audio check. Or audio check? Audio check. Audio check. I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to be. Oh no, the ghost is getting blocked by the cowboy hat. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We have to make sacrifices for the greater good sometimes. Hello, Solo. Have you forgotten, Nyssa? That's me? I know, but I was treating it like an alternate version of myself because it's funny. I know, the rocks look so tasty, Kiwi. I wanna eat the rocks. Especially like amethyst or any like crystalline ones. Those just look so good. They look so crunchy, and it is a crime that I cannot eat them. I want to eat all the rocks. Okay. So I guess the question is, how are we gonna do this? Okay, what is wrong with you, Fire Alpaca? Eating rocks is delicious. Oh, so you've eaten rocks before, Southern Nyssa. I see, I see. Okay, canvas size. They would taste like pop rocks? I mean, they probably would. They probably would. Also, hi, Uni. Plug Uni. Flying back home today, waiting for my flight at the gate. Nice, nice, nice. Hope the airplane flight goes well for you. Also, I see you're a Waylord. Can you, like, please change that to something else? I would much appreciate it. Hang on, where's the stream avatars? Okay, change to something else. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna drag the stupid little whale around. It's perfect. Brrr. I have the strength of a god. yeeting around a whale lord like nothing. How dare thee discriminate my whale? I just suggest changing it to something else because, hold on, let me switch to Fire Alpaca layout. It blocks the screen a little. No more Southern Nyssa. No, I wanted to interact more with the alternate universe me. Hold on. Let me just throw Whale Lord off the screen real fast. Yeah! Or wait, no. Hang on. Yeah! Dang it. You just keep colliding with the walls. There we go. Now you're off the screen. Came here for Art Stadia for whale torture. Yup. But whale then, I think you're just gonna have to pick a different avatar, Uni. Anyhow, enough of my, talking about how I want to eat rocks. I think I need to do some actual drawing, because if I don't do any drawing, I'm going to scam people. You don't eat rocks, alternate me? I've considered it multiple times. I've considered it. Alright, so... Can I have a name for this character, please? Yeah, I was gonna say, I've banned, like, Rikwekwe, Waylord, a bunch of large mons. I'll go back to Fish, nyeh. Yeah. Go back to regular Magikarp. That's a reflection of your own soul. What about eating bombs? Oh, I do that all the time. They're tasty. Alright. So there is one spot left for the drawing. I'm just going to pin this message just for my convenience. Alright, pin that. It's called Vanguard. Okay. You know what? Sure. So first up on the docket, you can see the complete queue in Discord. And, okay. Let me just check this out. Alright, so first one is Darthic's drawing. Hold on, let me go back to Fire Alpaca. There we go. We're at Fire Alpaca. Also, I am rocking the cowboy hat. I look good in that. Okay. Hang on. Let me... I think I'm just going to take off the music scroller for now because the timer does need to be visible. There we go. Is it a scam? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it's a scam. You don't know. Okay, let's just reduce the size of this image. This song is such a fucking banger. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Never mind, I did it wrong. Great job. No, it's not technically a scam because I'm just memeing around. There we go. Oops. Ah! I didn't mean to start drawing yet. That's not a start of the timer, chat. That's not a start of the timer. I'm not cheating because it was a mistake. Why do so many shiny Pokemon stink? I don't know. Because Pokemon Company just decided, hey, we're going to make them very stinky. Because why not? Alright. No, we all know that you can't type Uni. It's fine. Alright. So, I think this is all the reference image I have. I think... Yeah, there's nothing really to it other than this. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be like a hammerhead shark mermaid? Can I still enter a drawing? Check the Discord server. Check the Discord server and then you can submit something there. Or if somebody submits something before you, then, well, you're screwed. It's first come, first serve. Hang on one second. What's going on with this? There we go. What the fuck is going on? Oh my goodness, I love my computer, even though it's, not working. Okay. Yeah, this is you. This is, your little, I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. It's just a collection of geometric shapes, but you know what? I'm gonna try my best to draw it anyway. Yeah, no, Froth went into deep detail about the art logistics, but you know what? We appreciate him for it. Why do I have my own stream open? The fuck? I don't need it. It looks awesome, though. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Neither do I. That's fair, that's fair. Let's see. Do I need any other reference images? Okay, I don't want AI mode on Google search. Get out of here. You know what? I'm just gonna draw it as is. I'm just gonna draw it as... Iron Sheathe Duck does this every so often. Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's too late, it might happen in the future. Also, why are my pronouns duck now? I don't know. Alright, let's pull up OBS, and I have a nifty little thing. So once I start the timer, it'll actually display on screen instead of me doing it on my phone. Well, I mean, I will be doing it on my phone because this OBS thing will not allow you to have sound, but you know what? Whatever. I'm not petty about that at all. So, we're just going to get on drawing. Scared because I don't have a reference picture? I drew the reference picture. I can pull it up. All right. And 3, 2, 1, let's start. Let's go. All right. Got a timer started on my phone as well, so y'all will actually hear when it goes off. Oh man, how are we gonna do this? Alright, so I guess we're gonna do like a little moon thingy thing. Was this a drawing you made as a kid? I'm curious. Because you are duck, duh, yes. She, they, duck, southern. Yep, totally. Those are indeed my pronouns. Also, Shiny Jetvex, welcome on in. How are you doing today? The other eye would go here, so I think I'm just gonna put the bandages here. I'm not gonna be looking at chat too much, but of course I will still be yapping because y'all come to see me yap. And of course y'all come for the cowboy hat. And because of... I do have a lot of those. Sometimes. There we go. I've never been to a stream right from the start. From the start? Lafe reference? I don't even know how to pronounce her name. Oh yeah, you did make this during one of my streams. Okay, okay. I have a question though. Are these guys' arms like together? Is this similar to like Minecraft villagers? Just finished watching a 2-hour video about a horror game? Hell yeah. Video essays are sometimes fun and sometimes they are just straight up terrible. But you know what? I'm glad you enjoyed that one. 1:43 a.m.? Oh geez. Well, I wish you get some sleep soon, Shiny Jevex. You get some sleep. Can you choose one of these words? I choose plant, because why not? Oh, it's a hoodie, okay. How wide would that hood have to be to go over their heads? I'm gonna just make the hood, like, incredibly big. Oh no, 143, get good. Yeah, those are rookie numbers, I swear. I've got 13 minutes left. Fun, fun, fun. Happy times. Happy fun times. I'm going to be drawing a lot this stream. Let's just hope my hand doesn't hurt. I can't draw hands? That's so real. I think one of the artist's eternal struggle is drawing hands. Maybe I should just do a live stream where I just practice drawing hands and do nothing else. I mean, I will probably yap for a while at the beginning just to make sure that I don't have to do it for too long. Like that one time I yapped for an hour at the start of one of my Minecraft streams. But hey, you know what? It was fun. We had a good time. We had a very good time. Alright, let's see. What was this dude's name again? I don't remember. I'm not gonna pull up Discord and waste my precious time. Hands, what are hands? Never heard of them. Exactly! If you don't draw the hands, they don't exist, and they can't hurt you. They definitely don't show up in my nightmares trying to draw hands. Yeah, in the pockets, behind the back, or, like behind the head, doing a pose like this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you get it. You get it. Never gave him one? Okay, okay. With all the, like, moon motifs, I'm thinking something moon for the name. I don't know. In my mind, I'm giving this guy a name Blood Moon, just because of the red color of his skin, and of course, you know, the moon motif in his design, which is pretty cool. Yeah, orb hands. Orb hands. I did that track I did that trick many a time as a kid, or I would just draw it like this. Some random shit that you'd probably see on 4chan in Gravity Falls. Either that or some other abomination of nature. Then again, those do happen naturally, so maybe the abomination is nature itself. I'm sorry, Mother Earth, I shouldn't have said that about you. You're fabulous. There we go. Honk. I see a honk in the chat. I must respond with a honk in kind, because honk. And I got a honk in the chat. If you're excited for this stream, this is gonna be so fun. And I guess this is like a... it's not really a belt. I'm just gonna do something like this. Oh goodness, I've got a little more than 10 minutes left, which I should be fine, but you never know. I see your honk backwards. What are you, trying to be different? So when you were a teenager, did you just go to your mom and tell her, "No, Mother, I'm 13. I only eat unhappy meals now"? I suspect that's what you did. There we go. Let me just put that down here. Oh man, we're ticking past the 10-minute mark. Why am I already so nervous? I am literally almost done because I'm done the majority of the line art. One pro of doing like the whole Mimikyu project is I know how to draw quick. I go fast, and I gotta go fast. There we go. Have the little teeth. This guy looks like he'd be the like cool older brother on some Cartoon Network show. Just thinking about that. And if your OC doesn't have like established lore, I will make up headcanons. This is a threat. I will make up all the headcanons. Alright, there we go. Big poofy hoodie. And I guess we'll do that. Sonic Duck. I am Sonic the Hedgehog now? Since when was I Sonic the Hedgehog? You're Sonic the Hedgehog. Depressed meals? Yeah, you right. Or a stoner? Yeah. I'm 13, so it's time for me to start saying that. That's fair. I wonder how I guess your parent would react. Might help me establish lore? Maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I might just be silent the entire time. I might just not yap. That would be very unusual of me, but still, I might do it. You don't know. He could change his tail into different things. Oh, like make it into a literal hammer? That'd be cool. I've been stuck for a story? Yeah. I mean, the problem with your character, Alexis, is they're pretty centered around Yu-Gi-Oh! Or at least I believe they're in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe, so it's a little difficult to come up with that when I don't know anything about the source material. the silly card game anime thingy thing. Not Yap? Are you sure you're Nyssa? I'm totally Nyssa. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Okay. No longer shaking in fear because, never fear, the colors are here. Okay. Let's make this a little bit darker. Yeah, I like this. There we go. Oh man, this one's actually pretty cool. I like it. There we go. Let me add the teeth and stuff. Maybe I should add like the bright green background I always use. You know, for whenever I have to color in a white color and then there's little pixel gaps and oh, it's just unfortunate. Guys, I'm totally me. I am all of me. Why does it keep coming back to Sonic the Hedgehog characters? I don't know. What does it? Might write up a story for my own Master Rider show? Hell yeah. I wish you have fun with that. Just make your story about whatever the hell you want, because if all else fails, you'll have at least one loyal reader. Okay. So let's make the green, like, slightly more desaturated. At least in my eyes, or... yeah, there we go. I like the darker green. This just further cements the whole edgelord thing. I'm an edgy edgelord. Sonic is goated? Absolutely. I love Sonic so much. Good evening. Good evening to you as well, Gulpster HQ. I hope you're doing good and you have a lovely day, night, happy time zone. No matter what part of the globe you're on, I hope you have a happy time zone. All right, I'm actually speeding through this one very quickly. I've got like 6 minutes left on the timer. Oh, speed run. I think it goes a little bit longer for like human characters, but yeah. You know what? I'm gonna add some shading to this because I'm just fancy like that. Okay. There we go. Fill that in, and then I guess set this to multiply. Bam. Yeah, I'm gonna be a fancy bitch today and have shading. Can't wait to see mines. You had like a bunch of cast of characters like on a piece of paper with coffee on it. That was you, right? I think it was. And you go by Sanji in my Discord? Yeah, that's you. Okay. Sorry, we just had to remember. I made to steal this for my profile picture. Go ahead, steal it. You use it. You can use it pretty much however you like, so long as you don't like put it on merchandise or anything. Don't use it for profit, basically. Don't use it for profit. There we go. But yeah, you can use it as your profile picture, whatever. Just credit me in either the description or whatever the hell your medium of posting has. Okay, yeah, this doesn't have anything yet. So I think I will do, like, black hoodie strings. There we go. Put this in. And then maybe let's make the bottom that black color as well, just for a little bit of differentiation. Perfect. Maybe this as well. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Except I need to grab this shading color again. Start spinning like a helicopter. Yeah. Helicopter, helicopter. I don't even know how that meme went. It's been a while since I've interacted with it, but you know what? I'm just going to sing it and sound like an idiot. Because life's too short not to take it... Because life's too short to take it seriously. I was like, life's too short not to take it seriously? No. That's not what we do here. We are silly. Maybe I'm silly. Who knows? Are you silly? You should be. You should have a little whimsy in your life. Let's add this in. Then multiply. Oops. Should probably make that shading a little bit darker. Boop. Boop. Oops. Boop. Boop. Boop it all. There we go. There we go. Add a little bit of eye shine as well, because why not? Soft light. Soft light, moonlight. What was that? What was that one song? I'm not remembering now. Oh, why does my memory have to be so trash? There we go. These are just like quick little doodles, and I love doing them. Makes my drawing speed faster, and you know what? It's fun to draw the drawing requests of my chat because y'all have such cool characters. And I love them. Haha, I'm alive? I thought you were alive. You should be alive. Alright, there we go. Well, my head is silly? Yeah, I know it is. Wouldn't be ice cream taking off your blue jeans? Oh, this is in relation to the song. Okay. There we go. Honestly, I think we can just stop the timer here, because this is about as good as I'm gonna get. Don't really think there's anything else to add to this. Alright. How do I stop this timer? Pause. And I paused it almost at, like, exactly 2:22. Hang on. There we go. Just had to let one more second go down. Alright, so I'm gonna save this real fast. This actually looks really good. Good. I'm glad y'all like it. Okay, let's go into here. OC requests, and I need to make a new folder. 2025.07.13. This is Darthic. I'm just gonna call it Blood Moon. Alright, perfect. That has been crossed off the list, so let me do that. Reset the timer, and then let's go back into my Discord server. Okay. So I think the final slot has been taken up by... I think that's your account, Iron. Let me know if that is you. Yeah, no, it is from Pokemon. I believe it is... Pokemon Sun and Moon Guardian Deities battle theme. Hell yeah. Alright. So let's cross that out. Bam. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this art as well. Okay. So at... I don't know, buddy boy. Mr. Plant. Put that in. Oh, my message is too long. Son of a... Of course. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Discord. Discord, why are you like this? Yes, I saw the reference photo you sent me. In the future, I would DM that. I would not DM that to me. I would just put it in the reference channel. Or in the OC submissions channel. Also, thank you very much for joining my Discord, Shiny Jevex. That'd be... Oh, goodness, my back is starting to hurt, but you know what, I'm going to persist, because why the hell not? The queue is closed for now, but... You know what? You should join in case I do one of these streams again. Copy this. Alright. Submissions closed. Join my Discord anyway, lol. Alright, replacement message. There we go. And if I hit, let's say 30 likes this stream, I'll do another one of these. Yeah, Mr. Plant does deserve the love. Mr. Plant does deserve the love. Let me see. OC submissions. Okay. And then we want Elvera to be embarrassed. Hang on. Let me find this image. Let me find the image. Where is the image? I must find the image. Okay, OC requests. Go back to this. PNGs, and then Elvera. Okay, this is the reference image we want. Put this down, and then we want no hoodie. Hair down and wavy when it's green. Green tank top. Okay. Alright, let me just do a little bit of writing. This isn't technically drawing because, you know what, this is just reference stuff. No hoodie, hair down, and green, wavy. Excuse my handwriting, because it is kind of trash at the moment. Green tank, black skirt, embarrassed. I don't know how to spell embarrassed. Okay. And I guess green earrings as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is Alexis's character. I'm gonna disappear in a can. Okay. Gonna stay here for a while before going to bed. Hell yeah. Glad you're here. We are very glad you're here. And I guess feel free to info dump about your character in the chat. Well, in my stream chat, not in the Discord chat. Because I'd like to keep that channel, like, relatively clean, free of conversation, you know the stuff. Alright, so let's start this. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and a boom. And of course, the drawings will all be uploaded to my Discord after the stream. And all that stuff. I'm gonna do 12 drawings today. Wow, I'm being productive. And also, I don't know why I was so angry. I was very angry for no reason. Okay, how do we want to do this pose? I guess like this, we want to have like the head down. We of course want to have the ears visible, with like green earrings. With like hands over face. There we go. I don't know why I'm choosing to draw hands in 15 minutes, but you know what? Pray for me. I must have prayers. Also, hi, Julius. Welcome on in. I'm doing good. I'm choosing to draw hands, which I might be going insane. Okay. There we go. Okay. Need to, like, bend the elbows a bit more inward. And, of course, this is just a sketch. No matter how scuffed it might be. Actually, it's a lot scuffed. This stream has so much scuff already. Ah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how scuffed do y'all think it's gonna be today? No, that's not why I'm so mad. I just clicked the angry key by accident and then I got sad. So I'm just extremely sad about it now. There we go. So you wanted a green tank, maybe like slightly slope your shoulders, like this. Drawing human bodies quick is not my specialty. Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to embarrass, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the hands over face pose. Boom, boom, boom. Hi, Christina, welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. I guess I'll do this kind of face, and I guess I'll have the blushes showing over the hands. Just because, why not? And you said you wanted, like, kind of green wavy hair. You know, when hair is in a braid, it like gets a little bit shorter than, you know, it is down. So, you know what? Just gonna be like that. After each OC you draw, you send them to the artist? No, actually, I send them in the OC submissions channel just as part of one giant message. Or two, since, you know, I'm gonna have about 5 billion of these. In reality, there are actually 12 slots and they're all closed, so join my Discord if you want to be notified when I do another one of these. Alexis, if you see anything that needs, like, tuning up, please do let me know, and oh my goodness, I've got 12 minutes left. I already got mine, sweet. Oh, you're using it as a profile picture now, sweet. But yeah, I was just gonna provide them in the Discord so people could, like, you know, download them and add backgrounds and stuff, and I guess I'll do, like, a pleated skirt. I'm only gonna do a half body of this because no tengo mucho tiempo. Or I don't have much time, I guess is what I was trying to say. And I guess, like, include a little bit of legs as well. Whenever I just see not described skirt, I just go for the pleated skirt. I don't know why. I just like that style of skirt for whatever reason. Even though I'm not really one to wear a skirt too much, so yeah. I forgot to say nice cowboy hat? Hell yeah, thank you very much. I'm a big fan of the cowboy hat myself. It's very cool. Hope y'all are enjoying the stream so far. Let's have a little one poking out. I don't want to spend too much time on the sketches, but you know what? It's fine. There we go. Do you yeehaw? I mean, I can. Hold on. Let me just... Yeah! I don't know how good of a yeehaw that was, but you know what? It existed, and it was glorious. Somebody clip the yeehaw. It was glorious. Okay, so let's do hands over the face, and of course, thumbs are facing outward. I don't know why I had to, like... I had to put my own hands up to my face, so I can just do this. Do you ha ye? I don't even know what that is. I don't want to know what that is. That just sounds a little bit cursed. Okay, let's do this. And then I guess we got the arm. Stop getting distracted. I'm not distracted at all. I'm perfectly fine. There are 10 minutes left on the timer. We're doing just fine. I wish I could do a little bit better of this, but I only have 15 minutes. But yeah, I'd like to think Elvera is the tomboy type because, you know, square shoulders. I guess she might have felt more, like, masculine throughout her whole life. So she just has that style, even though I guess she still chooses to identify as a she. But you know what? That's pretty cool. These hands are going to be uneven. Oh my fucking god. You just did a yeehaw? Yes, I did. How did you know? Oh, right. Maybe because I did it audibly and you have ears. if you don't have ears and you're somehow doing speech to text, I'm sorry that you don't have ears. I'm so sorry for either your loss or, well, for your not having them in the first place. But yeah, that's my message to all of y'all who don't have ears. Gonna watch every stream now? Yeah! My next stream is more than likely going to be Minecraft, because you know what? I like doing that. And due to a vote in my Discord, we are going to build up a kingdom for the axolotls. Because, you know, my axolotls already have a place. It's like a nice building with cherry wood and dark oak accents, and it's pretty cool. But you know what? I think Midas the axolotl demands more than that. Midas the axolotl demands excellence. So I'm gonna build him a big sand castle, and it's gonna look amazing. Although one thing that has been kind of fun that I've just been doing in my world off stream is I've just been like terraforming. It's so satisfying to like dig out mountains and stuff like that, because y'all know the terrain around my house is pretty wonky. So I'm trying to like even that out, create defined places where I can build things easily. And you know what? I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, whenever I get like a little bit emotionally overwhelmed, I think that's just become my new stim, is just digging out mountains in Minecraft. Which, honestly, valid. It's productive. How do y'all stim? I'm curious for the autistic folks in chat. There we go. Again, these arms are uneven. Ah. Yeah, terraforming is very fun. It's tedious, but it's fun. But yeah, no, I just had some skeleton and I was just demolishing mountains. Am I an earthbender now? I might just be an earthbender. Well, I'm an earthbender like the manual way, I think. I don't have any cool, you know, superpowers, totally not like a superhero or anything, but you know what? Earthbending is very fun. Okay, so I've got 7 minutes left to do colors, and I think that's pretty good time. There we go. Let's do this. That could show on the picture. Those socks with a bow that go barely above the knee. That'd be hilarious. You know what? Sure. I will add those. So, add this in. Shut up, Guzma. Freaking Team Skull infiltrating my stream? Why? There we go. And I guess I'll add like a little bow right here. I'll fuck with the colors later, which is right now. There we go. And of course I need to add like a neckline for the top, I think. That would be useful. I just straight up didn't draw it in the sketch. Bam. And I guess I'll have like some blushy lines over here. Yeah. I'm just trying my best with my art skills. Or I guess with the art skills that I do have, which I do have some, and that's pretty cool. So I'm going to use them. And I'm going to use them to take over the tri-state area. I don't know why I did Chinese Doofenshmirtz. But you know what? It's good. It's fine. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, she was forced to wear this. I 100% agree with that. Instead of black skirt, I'm gonna do something like this. There we go. Just to have like the same color palette so you realize it's still the same person, you know? Bam. I might choose to put her in like a black skirt later, but you know what? Let's just ride with the tide and go with the flow or something or other. Bam. Let's grab this, and I guess let's grab my airbrush brush. My airbrush brush? That sounds a little redundant. Yeah, they misplayed in a duel, and we're forced to wear this as a punishment. Alright, there we go. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. I just gotta switch off of the freaking airbrush brush. The airbrush brush. Is that not black? Am I colorblind? No, it's like the very dark purple blue that was used in her hoodie. So yeah. And I guess just to reuse colors from this, I'll make maybe green socks as well. Yeah, it's a dark blue. 4 minutes left. You know what? I'm fine. There is no panic here. Absolutely no panic at all. But yeah, thinking it's looking pretty good. Let's just add this as like a multiply. And I guess let's blur it. Bam. There we go. I always like the little detail of the blush going over the hands. It's cool. I have a question? Ask it, and maybe you will receive an answer. I don't know why I said that so weirdly, but then again, I say all my things weirdly. I think I'm just a weird person. Okay. Let's do this. Get a little bit of shading on the hair just because I can. But yeah, ask and ye shall receive. What's your question, Christina? Imagine if she had green nails. I don't usually like to give my characters fingernails because I guess it's just not part of my art style and I can't draw hands that well yet. I say yet because I am actually a hand artist in training. Want to break from the ads? Maybe. I don't know why I'm shaking in fear. Sorry. I shouldn't have been shaking in fear at that. But hi, welcome on in, Kayla137. Those are very specific numbers. What made you choose them? Also, I don't know why I'm talking so fast tonight, but I am. Just because I can. Okay, let's get that in. There we go. I also like to think, I guess with the art programs, I've developed a bit of a, I guess an internal, like, color mixer to the point where I can tell, you know, what it'll look like when I use multiply or, like, add or soft light blend modes. And it's a very useful skill to have. All right. There we go. I stole the numbers. You know what? That's so real. That's so real. Welcome on in, fellow thief of numbers. Actually, when have I stolen numbers before? Maybe I'm just gaslighting myself. Who knows? I don't even have any numbers in my channel name. I'm not doing so great. I don't even have any numbers. Maybe I should get some. What number should I put in my channel name? I probably won't, but, like, if I did have them. There we go. That here. I guess, there we go. I have 1 minute 30 seconds. Why is my voice cracking? It shouldn't be. I'm sure I'm going to see a lot of weird numbers once I check back on my chat, but for now I'm going to keep doing the shading. Also, I think my art skills have, like, somewhat improved since last art stream, because I was panicking, and now I am not panicking. I am not panicating at all. Hakuna Matata. Yep, what a wonderful phrase. Oh, goodness. There we go, and then I need more of this. There's 48 seconds left. Not panicking. 3.14. What, because I'm a pie? Am I a pie? What kind of pie would I be? What kind of pie would I be? Okay, there we go. And multiply. I don't have time for any, like, lighting. So I guess I'll just deepen the blush. Alright, airbrush brush. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Multiply. Perfect. It is done with 5 seconds to spare. I'm gonna let the timer go off just because y'all can hear it. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Alright, time's up, duck. Alright, reset. I'd be pumpkin pie, yeah. Also, why are y'all attacking me? Means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem be by up a day, you buy up a day. Alright, so we have Alexis, Elvera, embarrassed. Can I spell embarrassed properly? Maybe? Maybe not. Imagine being able to draw in under 15 minutes. Couldn't be me. I don't know. Maybe it can be you if you freaking get good, Froth. Also, hi. Welcome on in. I'm sorry I didn't mean to diss you like that. But these are the 2 drawings we've done so far, and I think they look pretty good. All right, let's see. Who is 3rd on the list? Hang on. Let me just cross this out. Cross that out. And then we have Masks, OC, Flow. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, I got a random DM from somebody just like, oh yeah, here's my original character. Can you please draw it? No, you have to submit it in my Discord. Join my Discord, King of Maggots, if you're watching. King of Maggots, if you're watching, join my Discord, you freaking coward. Okay, so Flow, let me see, where is the description that I want? So let's switch out from Airbrush Brush to this. Okay. So I guess a shy, creative, sarcastic teen, teen, black, blue, purple hair, straight down, black turtleneck, under cardigan, a star necklace. I don't have a reference image for this one because Mass didn't draw it, but you know what? I'm gonna try my best. Let me see. Alright, so this is Flow, and then let me see. You DM'd me a picture. Join my Discord. Dumbass. Alright, so bam. What do you want for hair length, Mast? I came to lurk. Time for the Shadow Realm. Okay. Alright, so this is, I guess, the cardigan reference. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's put this aside. Masked Figure, are you still here? Or I'm trying to ask you about the hair length of your character. Like, where do you want it? Yeah, you're poor. Alright, I'm gonna drink some of this tasty green tea that I have. Medium. Okay, so like, I guess mid-back around here? That's what you want? Just double checking. I'm poor, lol. Well, maybe you could not be if you get good. Twisted tea? No, it's just regular green tea, but it's tasty. It's like pomegranate flavored. I got it from the grocery store, and it's very tasty. Mm. Although I'd have to say my favorite tea of all time is probably Earl Grey. Earl Grey's tasty. Yeah. Yes, I ate something today, Space Ghost. Come on. All right. Let's do it. 15 minutes starts right now. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so mid-back hair. Perfect. Oh, wait, shoot. Probably shouldn't draw in the text description layer, you know? Lipton green tea. I personally don't like Lipton tea because I think I had some, like, expired stuff as a kid, and it just stuck with me. It's just like, okay, this is trash. Okay, so shy, creative, sarcastic. You lost all your skills in MOBA games? Damn. I'm not sure what to do about eye color, so I'll just make it blue, because why not? Okay, I guess as far as, like, pose, I'm gonna have it go like this, and oh my goodness, my time's already running out. Yeah, green tea's good for you? Yeah, I'd like to think so. It's tasty, and that is why I drink it. And maybe there's some health benefits too, because you know what? I would like to be healthy. Instant tea? Am I going crazy? Am I having a stroke? Maybe I am having a stroke. Who knows? Music always matches with my situation. Yeah. Okay, I can't be headbanging right now. I have a limited time to draw this, and by God, I'm going to draw it. Okay, so let's do the, like, separated, I guess, very poofy sleeves to the point where oh no, you can barely see the hands. I wonder why. I got mac and cheese. Hell yeah. You got this? Thank you very much for the encouragement. I appreciate it. I guess since this is a poofier cardigan, I'll have it going, like, out of the skirt a little. Ah. Boom. So it's, like, straight down. And I guess it goes a little bit poofier as well, just because why not? At least I can pronounce spruce. I can pronounce it as well. See, I just did. It's called spruce. It's called spruce wood. And you should stop rubbing that in my face before I come to Ohio and I punch you. At least I think you live in Ohio, do you? I don't remember. Yo, hello, Joyful Dragon. How are you? Requests for drawing characters are closed at the moment, but you know what? You can join my Discord and get notified of when I do another stream like this. This is my second stream like this, where I draw your characters in under 15 minutes or less. But yeah, hello, how are you? I'm gonna give her a little hoge because why not? Also, I picture her with kind of like, galaxy tips, because I think that was a thing a while ago, and I think she'd like it. Have the eyes, like, kind of partially covered. There we go. Have, like, the under eyes. There we go. Bam. Why am I giving this skirt? You know what? I'm gonna give this character pants out of spite. I'm an artist. I'm here to judge you. Oh no, I'm going to be judged by a random person in my chat. Whatever shall I do? But yeah, how are you today? I'm doing good. There we go. Okay, wait, I need to, like, move that a bit closer to the center. But yeah, I'm glad you found me through the wiles and the scuffiness of the YouTube algorithm, because oh my God, is it scuffed. Okay, there we go. I have 11 minutes left. I'm not panicking. Nah, skirt. Well, maybe you could have told me before I erased it. I'm not actually mad about it, but, like, yeah. There we go. Got it back. Move this, like, right here. I found you through Aiden after we rated you. Yeah, we love to see it. Yeah, how did y'all find me, actually? I'm curious. Who did you find me from, or did YouTube just randomly toss my stream into your recommended? Because I'm curious about this now. There we go. Alright, I think it's about time to move on to line art phase. So let's do that. My goodness, my leg won't stop bouncing. Front page, baby. Oh yeah, we love to see it. Well, I mean, yeah, I knew how you found me, but I'm like asking my chat, some people who have only maybe known for me for one stream, or those that have been with me since like 5 billion years. Why would you eat my sketch? That's rude. Why would you do this to me? I found you through the algorithm yesterday. I know, yeah. We have algorithms, and they are lovely. Oh, starting with Papa Agron. Oh, yeah, because I drew the Agron Mimikyu for him. Actually, I guess speaking a little about me, because I don't know if y'all have been around enough, but I draw Mimikyu, and a lot of it. If y'all ain't Pokemon fans, then worry not, because I shall explain to you what a Mimikyu is. It is a little ghost that inhabits a cloth disguise of Pikachu, and it wants to be like Pikachu. So I thought, you know what? What if Mimikyu wanted to be Pokemon other than Pikachu? And that's how I have 888 drawings in my Mimikyu folder. I think it's exactly 888, I just need to check. But yeah, I'm crazy. Or maybe I'm not crazy. Who knows? I was crazy once. I love Mimikyu. Yeah, Mimikyu's adorable. Also, we have 18 people in here. Just watching the intense battle music and me drawing a shy, sarcastic, creative teenager. Thank y'all for being here, I appreciate it. And of course, compliment my cowboy hat because I got it from Google Images. It's wonderful. There we go. Get the little clothing folds. And of course, I'm just drawing this in 15 minutes or less, so I'm not too worried about the quality, but you know what? I will make it the best I can, because I think it looks pretty good so far. But I can make it a whole lot better than just, you know, the line art I'm doing. I have like 8 minutes left on the clock, so that's pretty good. That hat is over the top. Yes, cowboy hat is indeed a W. Somebody draw me with the cowboy hat. I was looking for Jaden animations and I found you instead. Yeah, Jaden! I love Jaden. And I guess both of us have ADHD too. I think maybe that's why I liked her so much. There we go. Fill this. I could try. You know what? Try. Or I guess do or do not, there is no try. I don't know. You can try if you want. Or you could just not. I'm not forcing you. What am I? I'm not a cop. I don't want to be one. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I've had this drawing tablet for like forever. It's been forever since I've been with this drawing tablet, and honestly, I couldn't be happier that I have it, because it has allowed me to make pretty cool art. So, thank you, Huion H610 Pro V2. I think that's the model of it. I could be wrong, but I also could be right. There we go. Her fingers are just barely sticking out, yes. Yeah, bangin' music. This is made by Glitch X City, so if somebody does !glitch in the chat, you will be taken to her YouTube channel where you can see all of the music that she has been making available for a long time for people, and it's completely DMCA free if you want to use it in your stuff as well. So that YouTube will not smite you. Alright, there we go. I think it's about time to move on to colors. I've already done 2 Coriander 2 arts. Hell yeah. We love to see it. Okay, so let's do a little ahoge. Bam. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Whether you think you can or can't do something, you're right. Yeah, a lot of reality depends on your perception, so you know what? You should believe you can do something, because what's the worst that could happen? There we go. Alright, let's shrink this. And I guess let's magnificate this, or magnify whatever the hell. I don't really know, and I don't really care about using proper vocabulary. Do you think I care? No, I don't. Okay, let's make her hair like a cool-toned gray. Okay, there we go. And of course we're gonna add some like little strands of blue and purple in there, because it looks pretty cool like that. Bam. Got this in here. There we go, and I need like a decent skin color. And that's a little bit too colorless, no. There we go, perfect. Yeah, you know, worst case scenario, you could end up trying and failing, but then you know what? After that, you can try again. Enlargen. Yes, I shall enlargenificate the drawing. Why am I thinking Paimon? Yeah, the ahoge does kind of give Paimon vibes. But you know what? Looks pretty cool. There we go. And then, oh my goodness. Because I scaled up the line art, it looks all weird with like the pixels and everything. But you know what? I'm going to persist because I need to persist. Because this is my live stream, and if I don't persist, I will spontaneously combust. There we go. Whoops. Don't want to give her clown makeup or anything. Didn't say anything about eye color, so I will give her, like... like muted blue. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And of course we need strands of that like same muted blue, except maybe a little bit less muted, or actually lighter. Yeah, there we go. We have like galaxy hair up in here, and it's gonna look pretty good. I'm gonna give her blue highlights like me, because why the hell not? Well, except maybe, yeah, there we go. Do you better not go insane? I promise I won't go insane. I will not go insane at all. Oh goodness, I have 3 minutes left. Ah! Okay, so we have black turtleneck, and then did you want the cardigan to be black as well, or do you want it to be a different color? Either way, I'm going to make the skirt black, just because I can. There we go. You know what? Where can I find your portfolio? I don't really have, like, an official portfolio. I suspect I will make it, like, a card or something. Different color for cardigan? Yeah. I'm just gonna use this color because why the hell not? And then, oh, I almost forgot about the star necklace. Hang on. Bam. Oh, hey, this is adorable. Yeah, I'm drawing my viewers' characters. Although submissions are closed for now, so if you want to get your own character drawn, you'll have to wait till the next stream that I do this. I'm not too sure of my schedule, though, so it might be next week. It might not be. I don't know. It's all up in the air. Like a hand reaching for a handle, but to find that it was never there. Candidly, I can't handle knowing that it's all up in the air. I have 2 minutes left on the timer. Yabba dabba doo. I don't know what to put for these lyrics anymore, so I'm just going to sing right now. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da da da. I'm gonna add some shading just because why the hell not? Alright, multiply. I think I did pretty good with flow. I kind of tried to emphasize like the more shy aspect of her, but you know that she's got like 15 billion sketchbooks laying around the house. Am I projecting a little bit? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, I'll chill the stream. Yeah, we love the chill folks. We love the lurkers, and we love the non-lurkers who are currently filling up my chat with messages that I haven't read yet. Ah. That was incredible, Simon Cowell. Well, I'm glad Simon Cowell thinks my art is amazing, I guess. Marnie's theme. I love Marnie's theme so much. I'm going to strain my voice if I keep singing. But I'm going to keep singing anyway because you know me. Y'all know me by now. Yeah, Simon Cowell can stuff it. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Mast. You should try drawing yourself, though. I didn't see, like, a reference drawing attached, so you know what? If this is the first official appearance of the character, I want to see more, like, media with her. Ah! Okay, you know what? Ah! Shut up. I'm just gonna add, like, one more little thing. Just shading on the legs, because I can. Bam! Look at that! That looks pretty good. Sethward the Dragon. I'm back with mistakes? You already had those. Erase that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so let's hide the references, and then this is flow. And by the way, yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said I wanted to see you draw her. You totally should. I want to see, like, 3 comic books in a movie, okay? Can you do that for me? I ate too many cookies and I feel like I'm dying in a good way. Well, you know what? Don't die. If you die, I will have to kill you, okay? Alright. Save that in here, and then let's see who's next on the list. How do you operate with the constant flashbang that is your interface? I don't know. I don't know. Although I'm pretty sure there's like a premium version of Fire Alpaca that has a dark mode, but I don't want to buy it yet. There we go. You know you divorce when you take your kids to Arby's. That's so real. Alright. King of Maggots, I just let you into the Discord server. So let me cross this out. We've gotten 3 characters done already. And it's been like, oh goodness. I almost set my timer for 99 hours and 15 minutes. That wouldn't have been great. Alright. So our next request is from Leon Forktongue, aka Solo the Nerd, who wants to see this Psycho Green Ranger from, I think it was Power Rangers? I want to say, yeah. With inverted colors, 99-hour drawing. Oh, goodness. I think I would just straight up drop dead before that finished. 99 hours of drawing, are you kidding me? Okay, so let's try to invert the colors. I think, yeah, I can do like this. Ah, okay. Kamen Rider spotted. Yeah. Also, Leon is also known as Solo the Nerd in here. Okay. Let's just merge these down and then put these right here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Delete this so I can just transform them around easier. Perfect. Do you do lizards and dragons, by the way? Yeah, I can. I actually drew a little kobold thief the other day, and it looks pretty good. It's a Psycho Ranger? I don't know, man. Imagine locking accessibility features behind the paywall. Yeah, I know. Kinda sucks, but you know what? Not much I can do. Show me, I will devour this art. Okay, you know what? I will show off the little thingy thing. If I can remember where I put it, I can do that. I think it was in, like, backup D&D characters. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did draw her. Well, gender don't matter. Her name is Key, and she's a kobold rogue. I made her like a little thief. She carries a key around her neck. I'm not sure what I'm going to use her in, but she's adorable, and you should look at her little tongue poking out of her mouth. And I love her so much. Yeah. She's adorable, and I want to give her a head pat. Yeah, she's great. Yeah, the blep is everything. And the little, like, semi-cat-eared hood, I love that detail. Alright. And she has a little ring around her tail, too. I still need to use her in something. You do art trades or commissions? I only do commissions, really, like, for close friends, so I could probably, like, work something out with you, perhaps. I do have a couple of other things I need to do, though, so there's, like, an animation I need to do for someone, chibi, yeah, there's a lot. I want to pick her up with consent and hug her tightly, yes. We're already close friends, that's insane. No, just join my Discord server, and then maybe I can DM you. Haven't opened up commissions, I guess more formally because, you know, I don't have a lot of time. I've got a bunch of schoolwork to do. I've got, like, there's a lot. There's a lot. I might be a bit too spicy for you. I don't care. Power Ranger, it looks familiar. Yeah, I guess it does. Okay. Let me just refill my mug of water. Be right back. Okay, back. I'm back. I have water now. And also, Alexis, I'm ignoring you because your kobold feet comments are a little ridiculous. As long as you don't judge my art as a little spicy. I generally don't do NSFW work, but if you want me to draw one of your characters in an SFW context, I can. Yeah. No NSFW, please. Okay. Let's do this. I've yapped enough, so let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and let's start. Yeah, but I don't care if your art is like spicy. Just keep in mind that there are minors in my Discord server, so if you do post something like that, well, just don't post any NSFW art in my Discord, please. If it's like suggestive, I'll allow it, but only if it's with like a spoiler tag, content warning, you know the drill. Okay. How do I do this like helmet shape? Weird. Way ahead of you? Okay. But yeah, join my Discord. Because why not? If you haven't joined my Discord, what are you doing? What are you doing with my life? No NYSFW. NSFW? I don't know, man. Alexis drinking a monster is not safe for work. I'm pretty sure that's like several OSHA violations. Okay. So we've got like this. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, dude. I'm generally bad at like drawing mecha robot thingies, but I'm trying. Oh wait, color-wise I swapped the green with the black? Oh wait, do you mean like... Okay. So you're not wanting the color inversion as well. You're not wanting like the white and the... This stuff. The light purple. Alright. I'm gonna have like the mouth open like this. Get the teeth. This guy needs like dental insurance or something. There we go. We have something like this. The black and green swap is the only thing I care about. Oh, okay. I kind of understand now. Yeah, I'm not good at drawing Power Rangers, but I will damn well try. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't have a heart attack. That's just a mask, actually? Okay. Okay, so literally just swap the green and the black parts. Gotcha. Okay, this goes like here. Have a heart attack, huh? Alexis is drinking energy drinks at work, and it's just like, okay. Please don't have heart attack. Psycho Ranger? Yeah! Hi, Coldest, welcome on in. How are you doing? We have, like, this sort of weird little pauldron thingy. This sign is pretty cool. I just need to make sure my voice doesn't crack. Drink water, y'all. Server joined, intro posted. Sweet! Sweet. I'm good. There we go, and then I think it has, like, blobs over here as well. There we go. These things were, like, practically created to sell toys, I feel, because I can just see this being made out of plastic. There we go. They're my favorite enemies in Power Rangers. Yeah, they look pretty cool. Again, I know nothing about Power Rangers, but you know what? I can appreciate a damn good design. We have like a fist being made here, I think. Oh, heroic versions. Okay. When you talk, your hair on your back moves? Yeah, actually, hang on. Let me just pause the timer real fast. So, 11 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm going to show this off real quick, but I don't want to take up precious drawing time. Yeah. Little ahoge on my, right here moves. Yeah. Hat mirage. Yeah, I just conjure illusions of cowboy hats. I search for Google images. Alright. Let us resume the timer. Okay. Bam. Let's keep drawing. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Do people like watching Sonic break his ankles? That sounds like something you'd see in like a content farm YouTube channel, like Sonic breaks his ankles, not clickbait. You know, those 4 kids YouTube channels that are really just horrifying? I think I watched a video essay on that like a while back. It's like Elsa Gate or something. Yeah. But yeah, that sounds like something to come straight out of Elsa Gate. Oh god, no. Joyful Dragon, I do not want to imagine that. Alright. So let's get this in here. This goes more like this, and I think I need to bring in the shoulders a little bit because these proportions are a little wonky. And again, I'm a little wonky. You're a little wonky. I'm a lot wonky, though. I'm wonkier than you. Imagining the Peter Griffin meme where he stubs his toe but is Sonic. Yep. That is immediately what I thought as well. We may perhaps have the same brain cell. Okay. There we go. I'm drawing hands. Be proud of me. Applaud me for my feat. Applaud me for my feat of drawing. Do-do-do. Bam. And then do this. And then this. And then I don't think I'm going to draw anything like below the belt. No, that's not what I meant, and you know it. No, do not do that. I don't want my chat to be weird. Wow, you have exactly 9 gold coldest. Wow. There we go. My accomplishment. My accomplishment. There you go, you weirdos. What's going on? I don't know it anymore. Also, why does the Power Ranger have a boob window? Why does the Power Ranger have a boob window? Alright, there we go, and I guess let's do that. Oh, this is a lot more complicated than, like, the sketching and stuff. Ah. Now you're the one making it weird? You're weird. Bam, ba, bam, ba, 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 ba. You make this a little wider, and then have it, like, curving into here. Okay. Time to do speedy line art. Speedy, 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 fast. Alright. Bam. Do-do-do-do-do. Yip-ba-ba-die. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Man, I need to be faster at, like, drawing mecha stuff, because I think last request taking stream, it was, I drew a mecha thing as well, and that took, like, 5 billion years to complete. There we go. I am real Super Saiyan Legend. I believe you, totally. Do the teeth. Oh, goodness, this is gonna look so weird. Help me, I'm panicking. I'm not panicking, I am panicking. There we go. Ba-da-ba. I have 7 minutes left. Oh boy. I'm just gonna not look at my chat. There we go. And I instinctually find myself looking at chat again. Just because that is what I have trained myself to do, and I'm just going to not fuck with this any further. I'm just going to copy, flip, and then boom. Wait, oops. Ah. This looks so weird. Oh, man. Okay, Engie. This is very Engie. There we go. This is gonna look so weird, but again, don't freaking question it. Bam. I guess I'll just still keep the white part white. Why am I being a perfectionist about my line art? There's no time for that. No hay tiempo, lo siento. Okay. And then I have like the fist going here. Oh, goodness me. So weird. Help me. Ayúdame, por favor. If I had more time for this, then I could do something about it. But you know what? I don't have time, so you know what? I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to be a perfectionist. Okay, and then... screw it. Bam. I'm just waiting to see my out-of-context channel after this because there's going to be a lot of out-of-context quotes. Namely, why does the Power Ranger have a boob window? Yay. I have 5 minutes left. I'm just gonna do a quick colors. And it's gonna be fine. Bam. Fill that in. And then do this. I'm just going based off like the shapes and everything. Fill that in. That. I'm actually doing a decent job of not looking at my chat, but I'm still yapping because, well, y'all know me. I'm me. I can't not yap. What is this epic battle music? I don't recognize this theme, and I'm not going to take time out of my drawing to look this up. Bam. And of course, now I have to remember to color everything properly. And of course, we have like a weird symbol in here. Yo, is this for real? My requests are closed, but you know what? You can join my Discord and get your character drawn in the next stream like this. I don't know when that will be, but it'll be sometime. Okay. So let's grab the green and let's color this in here. This goes... Oh! There we go, and of course I need to draw the little buttons on this area of the pants, which is a weird place to put buttons. Why did you design it like that? Let's have like a really cold gray. There we go. Oops. Actually, maybe this needs to be a little bit more desaturated. So I'm just going to correct that really fast. Solo Nerd, how are you liking it? Bam, bam, bam. Bam, I guess I'll have, like, this part still be black as well. And then I'll have the... Oh, wait. It's supposed to be, like, teeth or something. I don't know. Oh, wait. The teeth are supposed to be black. Okay, I'm not going crazy. I was crazy once. There we go. You have this thingy. Then, okay, this is still white, so I'm gonna do like a cool white. Bam. It's gonna look very weird. Mew 3 can permanently kill Pokemon. S-tier game design right there. Game Freak, hire this man. Or woman, I don't know who sent that because I just looked at my chat. So I'm sorry if I assumed your gender and I got it very wrong. I have 1 minute and 42 seconds left. That's supposed to be black. In my panic, I actually ended up doing pretty good. Now I have to look at that, like, symbol on the belt. It kind of looks like an N. That's pretty cool. And then I guess fill these in here. Look at that. This looks very, very strange, but I'm fine. There we go. How does it look? Gotta go for now? That's okay. That's okay. I think this is looking alright. This, of course, just needs shading. I lost 3rd place. Rest in peace. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. Of course they did, because you're crazy. Wait, crazy? I was crazy once. There's 35 seconds left. Why has this suddenly become an ASMR stream? Feel tingles up your spine or something. I don't know what ASMR means. I don't know anymore, dude. Just add the white you used for the inside of the mouth. Yay! There we go. Just add that there, and then, oh my goodness, I have 8 seconds left. Ah, I'm gonna die. There we go. Add like this. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up. There we go. Sorry. Sorry, phone. I didn't mean to tell you to shut up. You just needed to, well, shut up. Just gonna add a couple little final details. Nyssa ASMR, quiet panicking. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go, and then there we go. Okay, there we go. That is like a Power Ranger or something. Why do you always say everything's a boost? Are you projecting? You might be. Chat got hyped. Alright. So, pin message. Alright. Let us cross this out. Boop, boop. And then boop, boop. Alright, so next up is Kitsune's character. Boo-ba-da-boo. Ya-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Kitsune. Sorry, you sent me a DM. And then... do I save this under Leon or Solo? I don't know. Yeah, Ninja Show. This looks pretty good. Alright, so we have Leon. Inverted Psycho Ranger. There we go. Yeah, you are a nerd. I just saved another Leon. Although Leon Forktongue just does sound like a D&D character name. So this is the character, which again, Kitsune, I feel like I've seen this before. I've seen this in like a Nightcore music video or something. Yeah, haha, you freaking nerd. Yep. I am a nerd, and you're a nerd too by being here. By clicking on this stream, you automatically agreed to the fact that you are a nerd. I want to make a paper dragon based on you. What colors / patterns would you want for it? Hang on 1 second, let me drink water. I prefer the term dweeb. Okay. Well, that just makes you even more of a nerd. But yeah, as far as like paper dragon, I think what I would want is like a red primary with a secondary of blue. Maybe like use some yellow or white or black if you want. But yeah. Use that stuffed bunny like a weapon, something like nunchucks. Yeah. Okay. And then you also gave a description, and I want to take like some of that into account. Let's see. Then you also did give a description. There's a purple dress, blue right eye, her left eye, right cheek, and much of her arms and legs have bandages. Yeah. Okay. So, description is pretty much the same thing as a picture. She doesn't use the plush as a weapon. Yeah. I catch a lot of Magikarp every day. I play Pokemon Go every day. I actually know how to use nunchucks. That does not surprise me. All right. Let us take a breath. And let's start the timer. Okay. So I think you said this one's name was Hana, which is a pretty cool name. So, yeah. And then, of course, you got... I can't tell if that's, like... I can't tell if that's a bandage or an eye patch. You know what? I'm making it an eye patch, because it's sick as hell. Hana Kazan. Yes. Nice. Alright, actually, since this is a child, I need to have, like, their head far bigger. This is going to be a very big brain child. And of course I imagine her, like, pretty shy, you know, like, clutching the bunny. I'll be back in your next stream. Okay, good to see you, good old Blues. I'm sorry I didn't read many of your messages. Yeah. This is low-key chill, even though I'm panicking. But yeah, no, I'm glad you're chilling, and I invite you to chill with me and maybe draw with me if you want. Or do whatever the hell kind of art form you want. A child, yes. This is indeed a child. Sister character from No Game No Life? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I haven't watched No Game No Life. I tried to find it, but it said it wasn't on Crunchyroll, and then that made me sad. That made me very sad. But you know what? I will find it somehow. I'll find it somehow. But yeah, no, her visual design is cute. Okay, so the skirt, like, kind of flares out like this. And then, of course, we want her clutching the bunny rabbit. It needs to be a little bit larger than that. The head size of the rabbit is almost the size of her own head. That's crazy. I know what you mean, Joyful Dragon. I know what you mean. And I guess we'll have the hand going, like, in here. We'll have the fingers going out, like, here. And then it's being clutched around. Of course, we have the lop ear kind of like going over the shoulder, which I think is adorable. And of course, the plushie is just sitting here. The arm is like going over here. There we go. The plush may have a soul in it. Oh, the lore deepens, the plot thickens. The plot indeed does thicken. Okay. So let me actually check and see. Yeah, this flips good. Okay. Now I'm getting scared because I didn't flip the canvas on my other drawings. So yeah, who knows how that will look. Yay! I forgot to ask before I go red, blue, or yellow. My favorite color is red, so let's go with that. I have many pages of lore on Hana. I figured. But you know what? We love having many pages of lore because then that's just more lore to explore. Who knows what's in store? But yeah, can you tell red's my favorite color just because of the color of my hair? There's something to appreciate in all colors. Well, you know what? I just appreciate red a little bit more because I like it. Funny enough, though, as a kid, my favorite color used to be green. But, everything changed when, the Fire Nation attacked, I guess. But no, there is something to appreciate in all colors, and I love them. Preposterous, my fave is orange. Hypocrite. Look at this cowboy. Yes, indeed, I am a cowboy. Let's get this in here. But yeah, I'm drawing a child holding a rabbit plushie. The hypocritic oath, yes. Where instead of being, you know, a doctor or something like that, you know, being useful to society, you're just a menace. Hi, Mush, welcome on in. Purple, red, and lime green. Yeah, that's what we love to see. Okay, I imagine there's like a big bow back here. Judging by like the things I'm seeing. I'm just gonna exaggerate that, pull that out a little. I try to improve the character design wherever I can. But yes, welcome on in, Mush and Sammy. How are y'all doing? Not a menace, a gremlin? Yes. Chat has accused me of being a gremlin on many an occasion, and those accusations may or may not be true. I have neither confirmed nor denied. Alright. So I think I can just draw the eye in the line art phase. Oh, I think I'm just gonna do that. A spicy gremlin, that's so real. Alright. I should also probably turn on the light in my room. Hang on. My light's just been off this entire time. Hang on. Just gonna pause the timer real fast, just so I can turn on the light. Hang on. Actually, I'll be right back for just a little bit longer. Hold on. Alright, hey y'all, I'm back. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Okay. Murder the Pumpkin King for me, everybody. Okay. So let us resume the timer. Hang on, let me set the timer on my phone at the same time. I need to rest, stay safe. You stay safe as well. Alright. let's do it. Sammy, I think you joined the boss fight a bit too late. Right. Resume timer. Let's do it. Let's just keep drawing. There we go. Bam. You want to give us a quick rundown of the lore, Kitsune, though? Yeah, you and Mush. Wait, did Kiwi make it in? I don't know. After this is over, I'm gonna do a battle royale so that the more active folks can participate if they so wish. Because y'all deserve a chance at murdering each other. Yay, murder! Woo! The crowd goes wild. Yeah, did Kiwi not make it in? That's unfortunate. There we go. Put it like over here. I love this song. And I can't really hum along to it as well because, you know, Smooth McGroove's vocals are unmatched. There we go. They misspelled join. Aw, man, that is unfortunate. That is hyper unfortunate. I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about that right now. So let's draw this. So we've got the little bunny ears. Of course, they should have like stitch lines and stuff. Just because I feel like that matches her whole aesthetic even more. Creepy little rabbit. What about murder? I'm going to let y'all murder each other after this boss fight finishes. Namely, I'm going to start a battle royale. I'm not going to let you actually murder each other. Yeah, please don't actually murder each other because that's no good. There we go. And then that's just going to be flesh. Little rabbit arm needs to go over here. No murder? Yes, murder. Well, not real murder, but video game murder. Video game murder is fun. There we go. Hi, Wolfie. Hello. Welcome on in. Been a minute since I've seen you. How are you? Currently, I'm just drawing somebody's character, and it's looking pretty good so far. I guess this is like an off-shoulder dress. So I'm gonna do this. And I'm just gonna make the arm this. There we go. Have like the bandages on here and everything. She has a lot of bandages. I guess for exact placements, it's not going to be too precise, but you know what? I will try. We'll have like some bandages on here. This is going to be a pain in the neck to use the fill tool to color, but you know what? It's going to be fine. Then we have this. We need this. And then let's do the dress. Like the little belt. I am going into extreme focus mode. Do y'all want to hear more more Nyssa ASMR, which is just quiet panic? Guys, I'm really stressing out that I won't be able to finish it right now. You know what? It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be A-okay. There is going to be no stress at all. I may submit one if my mom could put it in there. Yeah! Alright, looks like y'all murdered the Pumpkin King, so good job. I'm going to have you murder each other now. But yeah, hi Wolfie, how are you? Battle Royale. Not going to use up too much of my precious typing time, or drawing time. Not typing, well, except for the rare cases in which I am. The hand looks weird, but I don't care. I do not give two shits. Congratulations to whoever it is that wins the Battle Royale. May the odds be ever in your favor. Ah! May the fill tool be ever in my favor. Jeez! It hates me, it seems. What is the F word, I guess? Mast. Bum, 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 yep, bum, bum, bum. Okay, she's got like super light eggshell skin. I'm gonna make the bandage a little bit darker for my sanity. And then make it like this. White on white on white. There's so much white. Bum, 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 bum. Good stuff, Wolfie. I'm glad you won the Battle Royale. And then I guess I'll add more like bandages on her arms. Fudge is the best F word. Fudge is tasty. I want to eat fudge. That sounds good. Like some with walnuts and stuff. That sounds so good. We have bandage. Then I don't know how much time I have left because I forgot to maximize OBS again when I got back. Shoot. We have like the pinkish rabbit. This needs to be like right here. Bam, this is gonna look perfectly fine. Don't think I'm gonna get the opportunity to do much shading though. I have 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. Not gonna have the opportunity to do much shading, but you know what? I'm gonna be fine anyway. This is not gonna be exact, but you know what? It's gonna be interesting. I think it's supposed to be like a brown, but you know what? Looks fine. 2:30 mark? Okay, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, no. This section needs to be this color, and then that needs to be like a navy blue, dark and saturated. Bam. There we go. Then, of course, I need to do the cyan eyes. Or actually, no. More saturated than that. Tell me how I'm doing, by the way, y'all. I'm relying on y'all. I think I'm about to hit the minute mark, at least according to my own internal clock. There we go. Looks a little wonkadoodle, but it's fine. Yeah, Paper Dragon is adorable. Yes. You should make the paper dragon, and then you should tell me once you finish it. Because if I remember correctly, you don't have Discord, but you might post it on your, like, community tab. Which, honestly, that'd be pretty cool. So thank you in advance for making the paper dragon, based off of my colors and specifications. Because that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do as much shading as I can in the allotted time, which I think I have, like, 30 seconds left. I'm panicking. I'm not panicking at all. No panic at all here. Ah. Ah! Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm going to add some shading to the hair because it's driving me crazy because it's practically shapeless right now. There we go. The 15 minutes isn't like a super strict time. It's just like, okay, if I'm gonna get to everybody's characters this stream, I need to limit my time spent. There we go. All right. I think that looks pretty darn good for 15 minutes. loops. Perfect. Alright, multiply, and then that's done. I shall save it as... What's the OG song? This is... Animal Crossing the Roost, apparently. I would have, like, a music thing up, but... Yeah, the timer kind of interferes with that, and I'd rather have the timer right now. Make one that's a Porygon? Yes. You should do that. Because why not? Bam. Oh yeah, I also might be getting a fan art scroll soon on my stream, which that's pretty cool. Okay, let me see. Pin. Alright, so that is drawing number 5 this stream. Alright, cross that out. She has been drawn. Okay, so... Kitsune... Hana. What do you think of it, Kitsune? If you are still here, I would be interested to know your opinion on my drawing. Okay, so next up is Plushy Rem with their little Mimikyu OC. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Oh, look at this! They made a little Mimikyu OC and I love it. It's like darker than normal. Is this just in shadow? I wonder. Might become one of my profile pictures? Hell yeah. Also, I'm glad you're here, Lollipop Rem. I'm assuming this is you. Because you know what? It's just, yeah. It's worn. Oh, okay, I see, okay. Bam, okay. Let's restart the timer. And let's take a breath. And start. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just draw the little Mimikyu. I like that the yarn is used for the arm instead of, you know, the, you know, stereotypical shadow claws. I mean, I should know I've drawn 800 Mimikyus. I'm gonna draw an OC for you to draw? Hell yeah. We love to see it. Okay. Gonna do something like this. Make the base of the ear wider, get it like stitched on. We have like this. Yeah, we're 6 or 7 likes away from the like goal. So again, if you want me to do another stream like this, please like the stream. I want to get 30 likes by the end of this. So you have a doodle eye over here. We have like a little, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a mask. And you said a little bit of void is leaking out of here. That's interesting. So I guess we have like void-ish tears. Bam. I'm just gonna draw it as tears because I feel like that'd be cool. I lost my pencil again. Oh no. Rest in pepperoni. You do this often? I try to do them like about once a month. Although that's not exact, so yeah. Currently I'm just drawing somebody's Mimikyu OC. How are you doing today, PAM program? Hope you doing good. I lost my sanity? Yeah. Yeah, I also lost my sanity, and I don't know where it's been. If anybody has seen my sanity, just tell me where it is, please. I need it. There we go. Of course, we're gonna have like little stitches going up it. I lost my kiwis. Without your kiwis, what are you? Because you're a humble kiwi. So I don't know what you're supposed to be. There we go. This kind of reminds me of Kirby's Epic Yarn. I don't know. I like this character. Yeah, this is the second time I've done this, but... Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm not sure if, like, this is actually what your character does, but... I'm just imagining, like, little yarn tendrils coming off. Yeah, you're just humble. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I suspect you got a lot of backpacks, Uni. How was your flight, by the way? I want to know. How was your flight? Man, you traveled like a lot of distance through time, and I'm just still sitting here drawing characters. But you know what? That's pretty cool. And of course, I'm gonna draw a little heart on the side right here. This is so cool. I love this so much. There we go. Gonna just like extend this out a little bit. And then I think now is the time for line art. Hell yes. Man, imagine I've been muted this entire freaking time. I've just been yapping and... I've been muted. Just found the stream on my homepage and it seemed chill. Hello, welcome on in, Moth Kisser. Why do you kiss moths? That's my question to you. My first ever question, ever meeting you ever. Why do you kiss moths? You're not muted, don't worry. And now I feel like you're messing with me. You might be messing with me. But you might not. Shoot. Let me just zoom all the way in. Grab this. And get this in here. We can hear you? Good. Good. I would like to be heard. Because, you know, I've spent the past 2 hours, 1 minute and 33 seconds yapping. Well, I mean, some time might be reduced from that for, like, you know, the starting soon music, but... And it's a big but. Or wait, no, not that. But yeah, no, we just chillin'. Yeah, 2 hours already. It feels like the time has flown by. Also, I'm really excited to draw your character, Julius. It looks pretty cool. Alright, let's add little void, leaks, tears, thingy things. I don't know what's supposed to be. We heard absolutely nothing all this time. We got 9 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock, and I'm doing just fine. There is no panic here. Alright. So we've got the first little yarn tendril. I'm gonna do this down here. Do like the little squiggly rim of it, as opposed to the normal, like jagged rim. I imagine the shadow claws can't really operate scissors too well. Any way to submit characters, or do you pick at random? It's basically first come, first serve in my Discord server, which, speaking of, if you want to join that, click the link in the pinned, comment? Chat? I don't really know. I don't know what to call it, just join my Discord. You can also just do !Discord in my chat to bring up a bot command that will send you there. And then you can take a magical portal there, because why not? Hello, Pretzel, I'm doing good. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th drawing. So I'm pretty proud of how productive I'm being. This is not Deltarune music, I can tell you right now. This is Chrono Trigger. I want to say it's Chrono Trigger. Yeah, it is. It's Unreal from that soundtrack, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's do the doodle eye. Yeah, welcome back. Also, I think, Lollipop Rem, if you're still here, hi, I'm summoning you for discussion. Are there no, like, Mimikyu eyes? Is it not supposed to have, like, you know, these little thingies? Yeah, it does kind of sound like Undertale music. I love the Undertale soundtrack so much. There we go. No eyes? Okay, okay. Was just wondering if that was deliberate or if, you know, I was going crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but you know what? It's good, it's good. Also, Moth Kisser, I haven't gotten an answer as to why you kiss moths yet. It's technically not a Mimikyu. Yeah. You like the Undertale soundtrack? Name every song? No. There's like 4 of them if we're honest, right? Yeah. I'd wager even less than that, to be honest. I wonder how many, like, total leitmotifs there are in the soundtrack. Ah! You're getting me distracted. Also, I'm so sorry I didn't see your message earlier, Mothkisser. You're fine, you're fine. They're all cuties? Yeah, I love moths. They're adorable. I actually have a journal with a Luna moth on it that I've been meaning to, like, fill up for quite some time, but I've just never gotten around to it. Congratulations, user Mothkisser. You've inspired me. And maybe I'll just kiss the front cover before I open it as well. Honk! Can we get honks in the chat if you're enjoying the stream? There we go. And then, of course, we need to do, like, little yarn, spirally stuff. Yeah. This isn't gonna be super exact, but you know what? Screw it. Honk! Yes, honk. Honk for me. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, ba-dum, ba-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, this is Hip Shop. I can tell you that right now. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's Rules' shop. There we go. This is adorable. I will not stop saying that this is adorable. You're gonna have to hear me 7,000 times say it. I'm holding you hostage and saying this is adorable. There we go. So what is this creature if not a Mimikyu? And why did it choose to take the approximate shape of one? I can't speak. Instrument Maniac? I love Instrument Maniac so much. Yeah. Glad I found a fellow fan. Some of my interests also include the Life series. I'm very, very hyped about the new season, of course. I also really like Undertale and Deltarune, that sort of things, but no spoilers for chapters 3 and 4, please, because I want to experience them on my own on stream. Let's see, what else do I like? Pokemon, obviously. Yeah, I know you said honk. Yeah, like the stream so it's at 30 likes, because why the heck not? And also, if I do another stream of this, I'm going to do it when I reach 30 likes. Well, not immediately after. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Or maybe you don't. Fill that in. Of course, we have the little yarny arms. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, bum, bum, bum. Yabba-dum, boop, bum, bum, bum. If you want to use my art anywhere, all I ask is that you credit me in the description and name. This is free. Bam. And also don't use it for commercial purposes. Do not sell the design. Do not sell it. Okay. And then, of course, we've got the little droplets of pure void leaking out. I'm gonna add some stars in it just because I can. We have like some little stars. I've got about 4 minutes left. Sweet. There we go. Okay. This is adorable. The owner of this OC is Lollipop Rem in my chat. It's a Voidling. It's a homebrew D&D race I've been working on. The big thing about them is that they have to make their own forms. Must use suits of armor, clothes, mannequins as well. Oh, this is so cool. I want to play as one of these now. Because it sounds amazing. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's adorable. Also, welcome on in, Captain Pouch. How are you doing today? Character requests are closed for now, but you can join my Discord and get notified when I do another stream of this. And I'm glad y'all have been enjoying it. Y'all have been showing the love this stream. There we go. Fill this in. But yeah, for those of you who are new here, I also am making it my goal to draw every Mimikyu ever. Basically, just like every Pokemon is Mimikyu. And I have Gens 1 through 4 released already, and I'm slowly working my way through Unova. I might be a crazy person. I also might not. Who knows? You'll have to stick around and find that out. And then you can determine if I'm a crazy person or not. I'm really glad I'm getting to draw y'all's characters tonight. There have been some very creative stuff, and I love it. Waiting for the end of stream to drop Hana lore? Yeah, I'd love to see the Hana lore once it is done. Or at least once stream is done, yeah. You get what I mean. I can't word. English is difficult. Why'd I sound like Eeyore there? There we go. And then maybe I'll add like a little bit of soft shading, you know, as a treat. So let's get the airbrush brush. And then, okay, is my brush actually doing something? Yes, it is. All right, I hope you enjoy this soft shading. Bam. Perfect. If I don't end up drawing the Fedora Gang Fox, you have to bonk me. I will gladly bonk you. I will gladly bonk anybody who asks for it. Well, with consent, of course. I'm not a monster. There we go. Oops. Alright, I think this is just about done. Set that back to multiply. Look at that! 44 seconds left on the clock. Definitely will join the Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hold on. Pause the dang timer. Bonk. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Of course, Levi bonked you. Of course you would. Okay. Lollipop Rem. Plushy Rem. There we go. Yes, bonking is always good. Someone clip her saying, oh, whoa. Why? Why would you do this to me? Let's get some water. By the way, drink some water, y'all, in case you haven't already. And also, I'm gonna stretch because I've been sitting down for like 2 hours. Be right back. I'm going to stretch. And you should stretch too in case you've been sitting for a while. Alright, I've stretched. I've taken a stretch break, and I hope you have too. How many more do you have left? I believe this was the 6th one, so I'm like halfway done, I think. Okay. I'm gonna spend 15 minutes on each one. Okay. Bam. Okay, then we have Julius's character, Hazel the Viscacha? Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. It's 3:30 a.m. over here, so I don't think I'll stay for long. Fair enough, you get some sleep. Make sure to get your honk me memes. Nissan Ultima, oh my goodness. I'm not a car! Despite the fact that you might have just heard my neighbor rev his car in the background, don't question it. Okay. Let's draw Julius's character. Ooh, this is cool. Very adorable. Alright. Let's do it. Alright. 15 minutes. Start. Let's do it. Let us draw. Okay, so first we have to get down, like, you know, basic shapes and stuff. Yeah, y'all get the EP. Banui spotted. I mean, it's kind of a Banui. I don't know. You also mentioned that she trains, like, daily, weekly, something or another. Bni? There are no vowels in that. How do you expect me to say that? Banui is not a species, it's a vibe. You know what? True. Am I a Banui? Who knows? We have like a bunch of... Oof. Also, welcome on in, undiagnosed garbage. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. And I hope that anybody just joining in is having a great day as well. I'm not sure what the physics of this, like, chest poofy thing are. But you know what? The physics can go out the window. I will draw you as a Banui. Yes, please do. And join my Discord so that you can send it to me. You have Banui vibes? Why, thank you. I already have to disappear. Have a great one, everyone. All right, you take care too, Captain Pouch. Good seeing you here. Can I eat someone's ski? What? What's the context for this? Also, no, the art does not have to be digital art to qualify. PAM program. You can pretty much send it any type of, like, art or anything. But yeah. Send me your character on Discord. Honestly, this is about all the reference I have for character, so yeah. You can just take this. I don't think I've ever really made myself too interesting of clothes. I'm gonna draw like one of the ears bent over because I can. Like right here. There's a cowboy hat in the way of the hair. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I'm sorry, the cowboy hat was magnificent, though. In my defense, it was wonderful. Actually, should we keep the cowboy hat on or no? I'm curious to see what y'all think. Bam. Yeah, I'm unsure how this is supposed to work. Put it back on now. Alright, fine. I will do it under thread. Why are y'all like this? Cowboy hat, yes. The cowboy hat is love, the cowboy hat is life. I'm just gonna draw her like little sleepy. She gives me sleepy vibes. I'm just gonna draw her like hugging a pillow, I think. There we go. And have her face kind of like smooshed against it. Change it to a fedora. Maybe I will get a fedora image after this. Also, I see what you did there. You hid the hands, didn't you? You hid the hands because you didn't want to have to draw them. There we go. I'm drawing both of the hands. You're thinking of a trilby? Okay, well, I didn't know we had somebody who was super expertise in hats, but you know what? That's fine. Oh yeah, you have the draw this in your style, yeah. I remember you said you were doing that. I remember when you said that in my Discord server that didn't match the tone. But whatever. I don't really care. Any good artist knows how to hide the hands, that's fair. But yeah, what do her hands look like? I'm unfamiliar with whatever the hell a viscacha is. Hold on, I need to draw her like a little more slouched over. Oh shoot. Control. There we go. The control key on my keyboard was just suddenly not working. Yankee with a brim? Maybe. Jeez, there are so many hat experts in my chat today. Yeah, I was gonna say, there are so many. Also, welcome on in, Ren the Cataran? Is that how you say your name? The control key ain't controlling? Yep. There's a platypus controlling me. You gotta face the hands head on like an earthbender? Of course. Yeah, I don't really know how to pronounce names. But I try. Let me try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. I mean, my mascot is close enough to a platypus, who knows? I might just be an AI Porygon thingy thing, I don't know. I just call myself a duck because why not? I made up the word, so it's okay. Oh, is that like a species or something? I don't really know too much about your word, so tell me more about it. And also join my Discord server if you want. And also maybe subscribe. Please? Please subscribe? Please subscribe! Also, I don't know why I'm drawing Hazel so sleepy, but she eepy now. Oh, it's a turtle species. Oh, very cool. Right. Also, somebody's drawing me as a Banui, so that's pretty cool. Do I really give off Banui vibes? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe y'all are just messing with me. Nalan, so because you said please, I was being polite. Ah. I'm officially sad now. Nyssa the platypus? I don't know. I might just be a platypus. With an extremely advanced text-to-speech that types at 1 billion words per second and also knows how to draw at the same time. Or hell, I might just be another... I might just be another Neurosama, who knows? I don't know anymore. So you're on the right track? Hell yeah. She just gave me sleepy vibes, so it's just like, you know what? To bed with you. And to bed with all of you who are currently staying up past 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, maybe stay here for a little longer because I would like you here, but you know what? Go to bed. Go to bed. I'm unsubbing. Of course you are. YouTube didn't recommend me a slop or a streamer with extremely low quality, so I'm happy? Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad I met, to be fair, those very low standards. But they still have to be standards for some reason, because YouTube is YouTube. I'm back, I'm a night owl, of course you are. Yeah, welcome back, Gulpster, how you doing? I'm just gonna draw, like, big paws because you didn't give me any direction that I could see, so, you know what? Yeah. I just got scared by a moth? Oh no. Not the moths. Nyssa. Oh my god. Extremely high quality standards drawing so I can get better at my own stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I'm glad that you're trying to improve yourself. So hell yeah. Hey, thank you for the subscription. I think my alert box sound is turned off for some reason, but I just saw it pop up in the corner of my eye. So thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Alright, so we've got like the... I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be. Like tape, I think, on her chest. I don't know. Aiden doesn't like that you're a Nissan Ultima, of course. Why are you going and telling my boyfriend that I'm transformed into a car or something? I'm not a transformer. Or at least I don't think I am. Hold on, hold on. Let me just try testing transforming into a car real fast. Sorry, it didn't work. I'm not a transformer. Alright, so we've got big poofy tail. Got the little cheek poofs. Your character is just very poofy, Julius. Actually, I think like all the drawings you do are pretty poofy. You got like poofy fur on your, I think, Goku animation you posted to the server yesterday. There's a lot. I had to use a temporary email to get into the Discord. Yeah, I was gonna say, get yourself a different email address. A sleeveless top, yeah. Of course, we've got like the little pooch belly thing. I don't really know what this is. There we go. All right, time to color because I only have 5 minutes left and I'm going to make the most of them. My uncle's car has baby spiders in it. Oh no. For those who don't know, I have arachnophobia, so yeah, it's very fun. Yeah, lock in. I'm gonna lock in. All Alright. Time to lock in, y'all. Okay, boom. Okay, shoot. This shouldn't be here. This line should not be here. So I'm going to erase it. There we go. These colors are interesting as well. I think I gotta use like this. And of course we have like a little pop color of the like fuchsia. I think that's pretty cool. Got this going on. I think the majority of your like color definition is in the shading. So I'm gonna try to add shading. Alright. Fill this in. But no, I'm not a Nissan Altima. I'm not a Transformer. Now that's just making me think of a t-shirt I so badly want to own, which just has the trans flag. Or I guess a Transformer in the colors of the trans flag. That'd be sick as hell. If I could make merch of that without getting sued, I would 100% do it. Alright. Sleepy girl. Alright. So let's try doing this. We gotta lock in, chat. We gotta lock in. Bam. Oh wait, shoot. It's supposed to be like this. Your shading is mainly red toned on this drawing, which is super interesting, and I love it. I don't care. I love it. I come back to this. I mean, why the hell not, Rainy? Hi. Welcome on in. When I see a spider, I open my domain expansion. That's so real. I'm assuming that's like some kind of superpower. I don't really know what you're referencing, but you know what? When I see a spider, I bonk it. I bonk it with like either a book I have on hand, a paper towel. I just do not like the spiders. Bam. Got a belly in here. Bam. Got like this. And also, I'm doing shading on a normal layer for once. Not like a multiply or a color layer, anything like that. I'm doing it on a normal layer. This is very out of character for me. Very, very out of character. They ate the other bugs in the house. Listen, I'm chill with other bugs. It's just spiders that I hate. And I think one of the reasons I'm so like afraid of spiders is because one bit me on the eye when I was like 1.5. So yeah, that's fun. All right. Normal. Let's actually make that a bit more saturated and a bit more red. And then, okay, I've got a minute and 31 seconds left. So you know what? Congratulations. You get a little bit of soft shading. So we got soft light, and then let's get the airbrush brush. Bam. Oh shoot, I also need to add like some, something on there as well. Okay, let's tune that down. Let's get the pen right here. Yep, I'm drawing Julius's character, which I believe is 7th in the list of the 12 I said I was going to do tonight. Alright, I've got like 40 seconds left, so I'm going to add some little shading to this, the thinking bubble, because why not? Bam. And then... Perfect. Alright, that's 26 seconds to spare. Alright, pause that. Thank you very much. Alright, glad I got to draw this one. This is cool. Alright, so let's save it as Julius, Hazel, and then let's see what's next in the queue. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. Oh no. I always start with multiply, then merge everything down, then paint on top. Yeah. I'm afraid of all insects except wasps. Huh. That's interesting. Usually it's the other way around. Alright. So new. Alright. So next up, I believe is, let's jump back here. This is Hustle's, or I'm sorry, McKicken's OC Hustle. They're kind of based off of Sonic the Hedgehog. Or at least kind of inspired by the vibes. Like, y'all can see it, right? I immediately got that vibe when I saw this picture in the chat. So let's shrink that down. Alright. And then reset the timer and start. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. There you go. Get my sketch brush nice and ready. What's been your favorite Mimikyu to draw and your most hated? I think my favorite one so far has been like the I guess Dwebble and Crustle, because I don't know, I just liked doing the little textures on them. For Dwebble, I made the shell of the hermit crab into a rusted over can of soup. And then for Crustle, I made it into a grilled cheese sandwich because it was tomato soup, and I felt like, you know, it should have a companion. Also, apparently Hustle can talk to bugs, which is pretty cool. There we go. And we have like a nice poofy collar over here. Is there a like goal right now? The like goal is 30 likes. Also, hi Danny, welcome on in. Hope you are having a lovely day. I'm gonna try drawing this in a little bit of a side profile. There we go. How old is Super Mario Odyssey? I don't know. Most hated, definitely the Toxicroak, because, yeah, that one took me 5 million years to figure out how to do well. Go. Got this going. I want this guy to be like a cool anime protagonist type. Yeah, Metroid music. I love Metroid music so much as well. I'm not sure what that little device is supposed to be, but... yeah. 7.5 years old? Wow. Oh, wait, shoot. The sleeve is supposed to be, like, tiny. Hang on. You know what? I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna try a little bit of foreshortening. We've got like a little thumbs up here. I'm just gonna have it in like a thumbs up pose. There we go. There we go. Music was at its peak, almost drowning out your voice. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Oh, I forgot. I didn't turn it back down from when I went on BRB. Sorry. Do exclamation mark avatar and then whatever Pokemon you want from Gens 1 through 6. This guy's on, like, little kind of short shorts, so let's do that. We've got the big square goggles in here. Lord Norfair and Chozarunes. Honestly, I would probably have that on as well, but I don't think Glitch X City has remixed those yet. And I pretty much only use music from her. Also, this one doesn't have any colors, and it told me I got to make up my own colors, so that's pretty sweet. Which Mimikyu do you look forward to making the most? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Because I have, like, a lot left to make. I think it's around... I want to say 250 Qs. Also, what the hell is this little device? I'm just gonna... There we go. I need to add, like, the little fingerless gloves. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there we go. And then... Yeah, no Giratina, Wailord, stuff like that. I just prefer you not use excessively tall Pokemon. Yeah, especially on Wailord. Like, if you don't change your avatar after multiple requests for me doing so, I'm just gonna change it for you into something like a Caterpie. Here we go. What do you mean go Giratina? Yeah, Pretzel, can you change yourself back into, like, something smaller? If you don't, I'm gonna have to pause the timer and send you to the Shadow Realm, and I don't want to do that. There we go. I'm just gonna add a butterfly shirt because why not? Yeah, Vulpix and Spiritomb are pretty cool. I was spinning how? I don't know. That's a very good question. And, oh man. I'm getting like a slight little ring in my ear and it is getting very annoying. Okay. So I think it's about time to move on to line art. So let's do that. Oh, wait. What? Oh, wait, I drew it on this layer. What? What am I on? All right, line art time. Of course, the 8-ball is recommending you keep attacking me. Dang it, Doug. Oh, yeah, we call the 8-ball Doug. I wonder what I should do for, like, the color palette of this guy. I'm getting, like, Trickster God vibes from this guy. There we go. As well as, you know, your normal, like, Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. Add this in. Got, like, slight bangs sticking out from here. This in. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. Got the big jacket here. I love big jacket characters. They're awesome. Maybe once I eventually do, like, redesign my clothes, I'll give myself, like, a nice big jacket. I've got, like, I think maybe, like, track shorts or something like that. Add, like, a little stripe here. Alright, there we go. What do y'all think of the foreshortening here? Because, of course, we're in a 2D space, but we must draw 3D-like objects. So I've done that with the hand and stuff here. There we go. Oh my goodness, you're attacking all of us. How will we ever cope? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, you keep spinning. Yes. More bombs? Okay, okay. In fact, maybe in the break between these drawings, I'll just drop like a bunch of bombs on y'all. There we go. Got like this. Let's lock in and finish this line art. I'm proud of myself that I can do, like, sketch, lines, and color in 15 minutes or less. I think the reason I got Sonic the Hedgehog vibes from this guy was because of the hair. There we go. And of course I'm going to have to come up with some colors for this guy. Although I do wonder if you are in here. Oh, McKicken, I'm summoning you. What colors do you imagine for this guy? Can I impersonate you on Roblox? I would suggest you not impersonate me. That would not be cool. Not cool. There we go, like a little butterfly graphic tee. Like a little simplistic butterfly logo. Why is he giving me Hermes vibes? He is. That's why I said, like, Trickster God. Let's say a dark green jacket with, of course, like, the black fingerless gloves. If I was a Greek god, or, like, hell, any mythology's god, which one do you think I would be? I'm curious. There we go. Loki, Hestia. Decent answers, decent answers. Ooh, an Ash Greninja. Nice. Nice. Let's fill this in. Shoot. Fill that in. Zagowski can turn into a Banui. I've been waiting. Yeah. Okay. There we go. We can fill this in. Then let's do, like, black rims of the goggles. And then I guess, like, have it go behind the hair. Also, this guy gives me, like, Pokemon Trainer vibes as well. Epic the musical songs, it'd be Wind Goddess. Yeah! I love Aeolus. I like Epic's Aeolus as well. I heard you need me? Yeah, what kind of colors do you envision for this guy? I'm curious. I actually kind of like this as well. Maybe like a bright yellow for the butterfly. What woodsy colors and greens? Yeah, I thought so. Let's do like dark brown for the poofy hair. Perfect. Oops. This is turning out pretty good so far. Got this in here. Bam, bam, bam. Also, the hand over here looks a little wonky, but don't worry about it. I also kind of want to add, like, patches to his jacket. You said his name was Hustle, right? Shrek in. Also, welcome on in, Greggy Thaumaturgical. How are you doing today? I'm drawing everybody's characters in 15 minutes or less. Bam. Let's actually give him the black shorts. There we go. Shrek and Undertale. Human, you've fallen down and you're greeted with an ogre. Let's actually give, yeah, like that. And then maybe like a patch right here with white stitching. And maybe another patch as well in the yellow color. So let's fill that in, and then you get some shading. So let's multiply. Let's fill in like this. Get a little bit of shading under here too, but yeah, I'm doing good. Also, the concept of Shrek and Undertale does sound funny to me. It's just very absurd. There we go. Got this in here. The goober of all. Yeah, I don't know why you're being very excessively American, but you know what? Welcome in anyway. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I have 43 seconds left to shade this. I'm gonna die. Well, hopefully not gonna die, because I would prefer to keep drawing for quite a while. So let's just not die. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. Ba ba ba. Here we go, and then got like shading on here, and then oops. Ah! Shut up! Why'd I get scared by that? I did, but I don't know why. Alright. So let's fill this in, and then just like part of this. Multiply, let's see how that looks. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so this is Hustle. You will eventually die? You don't know that. I might just be immortal. I might just be a god. Which actually, I think a bunch of people said, shoot. A lot of people were talking about Epic the Musical earlier, and like, yeah. Whichever, okay, McKicken... Hustle. Alright. There we go. I think I heard, like, Loki, Hestia, shoot. Who else? Aeolus, Zeus. Let's see. Zeus is a dead god. What's everyone's favorite song? I think one of my favorite songs at this very moment, like my favorite song changes from, it changes like the wind, which I suppose is why somebody said Aeolus. But right now it's Phone Boy's Nevermind. I love it so much. You've got me shaking in my bedpost, West Coast, devil in a red dress, XO. I know you're not worth my time. A cycle broke in my mind. Yeah, ba 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 ya. Da da da. Ba ba da da da. And hit your line. No, I'm not playing Minecraft. I have a cowboy hat on and I'm drawing people's characters. Speaking of which, let's do it. Start. Alright, timer started. Let's draw Coriander. I think I saw something, gosh, whose OC was this? Another turtle? Maybe. This is Luke Ario's character. I'm just gonna call him Luke because why not? But yeah, she has a superpower, and I'm pretty sure she got involved in a civil war or something over, like a plant that she could grow on her own, which is pretty cool. What's the name of the song, Nyssa? The song that I was singing is called Nevermind by Phone Boy. The name of this song that's going on is Glitch X City's Pokemon Center remix. She keeps me coming all the time. Pull the trigger and hit your line. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of sides for a die. Another turtle in chat, hell yes. Also, welcome on in Namu Animations. Hi, how are you? Hey, how are you? It's been a couple of days, buddy. Spinning laps in my brain. I'm not supposed to be singing. This is not a karaoke stream. Minecraft style? Yeah, I think that's a parody of Gangnam Style, isn't it? Yeah. I actually sang a Minecraft parody. I sang Revenge, and I played it on my guitar. Once when I hit the like goal for the stream, which was pretty funny. Turtle. You seem like you'd control the winds? Yeah, I like that. Stop singing, no fun allowed. I mean, you can sing. I'm just trying not to sing because I need to lock in. Well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You'll need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, put it all on the line, be dangerous. I love Hermes' song so much in Epic. This a like goal? Yeah, thank you for helping us hit the like goal. That is amazing. All right, we got the poofy sleeve. And then I just need like a generic, super powery hand. Because I want to have like a little plant growing out of it. There we go. I have like a little vine growing out like this. Yeah, thank you for the let go. Do you find pee pee poo poo funny? Not really. Yeah, Hermes' songs are so good. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt, you can beat her. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on her plate. She can all but make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bone. She's got all the ways to haunt you when you take her on alone. I love it. Oh god, not that meme. Freaking pee pee poo poo, man. Why am I going to doing freaking music 1 second and talking about the pee pee poo poo, man? The next. There we go. Epic songs for the stream? I would, but I think YouTube would smite me. Which means, copyright strike. I mean, I can sing epic songs if I remember them. I don't remember them now, though. Other than the Hermes songs, which are, like, permanently stuck in my head. The belt pattern. Yay. Epic songs like Ultra Kill, Deltarune, and Project Wingman. I mean, those are pretty epic. But yeah. I just want to do stuff that won't get me a copyright strike. It's not copyrighted on Twitch. Weird. All right. I'm just gonna have her summoning like a bunch of plants. There we go. I have no longer you memorized, but it's no longer you. Is that how it went? I don't remember. Apple Girlington, welcome on in. Toyosato Mimi, is that how you say your name? Eating pepperoni pizza, hell yes. Would love to see it. Now I want pepperoni pizza. Dang it, you're making me jealous. I think that's just the default response when somebody tells me they're eating food. I'm jealous. Maybe I'll have her hold her like, I think this was called a kismet. Representation of her power. There we go. Oh, goodness. But yeah. They said it was about, like, the size of a closed fist, so you know what? There we go. Probably not Pretzel, as I am too focused on this right now. Well, that and, singing Epic the Musical songs, but alas. What can you do if you get distracted? What can you do if you get distracted? What can you do if you get distracted? Now I have sea shanty stuck in my head. Ah! There we go. Of course, we need like the little curl going right here. I love Coriander so much, and I'm really interested. Luke, if you're watching this stream, I'm really excited to see where your project goes because I think this would be something that I would play. Because, you know, I love Deltarune, I love, like, unique superpowers. This is just so cool. OMG her? Yes. There we go. I love how y'all have been just showing up at the time when I need y'all to show up, like, if I have any questions about your your characters. Is somebody pinging them in Discord? I don't know. I haven't really been keeping an eye on my Discord, well, other than the submissions channel. There we go. Put that in here. Sure, it's gonna be scuffed. Yep, scuffed. I just got here. Nice. Yeah, music does help with inspo. No, I just got here. Yeah, you just psychically knew that I was gonna be drawing her. I love Coriander. I am curious though. Which of the Kismets are part of the main party? You got me curious. It's okay, it looks great. Yeah. We love the scuff. And I also thought I would draw her summoning up a little plant. Because, you know, she's the plant person. Yeah, Aeolus is pretty androgynous, to my knowledge. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of my precious time to drink water. You should drink water too. When to stream in so I can procrastinate it around it properly? Good question. I don't know. Also, I think I saw Aiden here earlier. Aiden, where are you? Oh wait, no, that was Galen. Hang on. Aiden, where are you? Streamlabs with the duck emote. Oh wait, did somebody subscribe? I think somebody subscribed. Hi, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yes, water. You must drink water. Damn it, it's stuck in my head again. Yeah, who cares about gender anyway? Gender is silly. And I can mess with my gender however I want. There we go. We got a little vine in here. I miss vine. Got this in here. And of course we got the little mushroom wizard hat. I love it, I love it. Actually, I think Annie Mae also drew me with a mushroom hat. Which looked pretty darn good, in my humble opinion. The winds don't seem the type to be calmed down by things like gender. Exactly, exactly. Because who cares about gender when you can control the weather? Plus, my name is literally Storm anyways, so you know what? I don't concern myself with such a silly thing like gender. I can speak. I am totally capable of normal human speech. There we go. Why this girl so cute? I wanna hug her. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. I don't even remember like the whole of that song. I just remember work pretty much held me hostage because that song would play on the speaker like every few minutes, it felt like. Yes, thank you, Julius, for the pizza. We appreciate it. It seems I need some pizza too. There we go. Fill that in. This in here. Oops, don't want to give her clown makeup. And then I guess she has like black eyes as well, so I'll give her those. There we go. Let's get the mushroom hat on. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Zeus had a kid and stuff happened. Yep, pretty much. That is Greek mythology. Oops. Then we got the line right here, the green line. Fill this into... yeah. And of course, for the actual Kismet, we've got this. Let's get the airbrush brush. Decrease it a little bit. There we go. Lore for Zeus was he couldn't keep a storm in his very self-conscious, egotistical toga or something. I don't know, man. There's not like one singular canon for Greek mythology, but yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Let's grab, well, not quite this color. Let's grab that. Let's get that in. And then, of course, we got the white skirt. I want to add a little bit of extra red in her design somewhere. The question is, where should I add it? I mean, obviously, like the face, because, you know, she got the blushies. She got the blushies. She's got very intense blushies. Wow. Like, are you having a fever, girly pop? You might be having a fever. Alright, let's grab the airbrush brush. And I guess let's make it a bit more like this. Okay, this is looking a little weird. Decrease it down. And then she got, I think those are freckles, or like little mushroom spots. I'm gonna just add them on like right here. This is very much like if strawberries became people. At least in my humble opinion, this design looks very cool. There we go, we got little spots on it and everything. Yeah, it's a mushroom pattern, I figured. But it also just gives off strawberry vibes, because you know what? Why not? Oh, this layer blush. Why am I naming my layers? I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. They made a game about that? A game about what? Weird. Anyhow, let's do this. Oh, I have 45 seconds left. Holy shit, the time flew by. Let's clip that on. There we go. And you know what? You get a little bit of shading. Just on the white parts, because it's bothering me that there's no shading. Fuck it, we ball. I guess I'll do something like this as well. Bam, ba, bam, ba, ba. You know what? Sure. That works. If it works, it works. Shut up. I keep telling my phone to shut up every time, and now I feel bad for it. I'm sorry, phone. Alright, multiply that. And then... bam! Look at that! That looks pretty good. Alright, so let's name this, Lucario Coriander? Hell yeah! Draws a goatee on Nyssa. Oh boy, I've become evil. Yeah, look at that indeed! I'm so happy I got to draw this. Alright. So let's do... Alright, let's jump up here. And then we've got... oops. Sorry, I don't want to draw that again. I've got a paper sketch here, and then they wanted me to draw specifically Melvin, which is... I think like this guy right here. There we go, let's just cut him out of that. And then let's, just to get better visibility, let's extract the line art. Sure, that works. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Your phone is a boss fight if you opened up a Deltarune Dark World in your room? Eating Scotch tape right now? Well, is it good? Is it tasty? Alright. Let me just find a quick reference for this so I don't have to, like... keep, I want to read chat. I feel like this guy would be doing, like, this sort of pose. Like, hang on. there's the stock photo. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. How long have we been live? We've been live for 3 hours. Wow. That's Melvin? Yeah. All right. Let's start drawing him in... How do I get a Pokemon at the bottom? You get it by default. But I think yours is currently a Burmy, so you can change it by doing !avatar Burmy. Reset, and then... Start. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Okay. So we, of course, want to have something like this. But you can change your avatar to any Pokemon from Gens 1 through 6. I don't know why it won't let you change it from, like, 7 through 9, but you know what? Universe just says, no, you can't do that. There we go. We've got, like, super shaggy hair right here. 7 through 9, since no pixel art for them. Yeah, I suspect that's the reason. Okay. Got this extending, like, past here. Going, like, right here, and then the glasses need to go, like, this. There we go. I kind of want to have, like, the glasses shining. Just like, ha, you're wrong. I have a feeling that's something he would do. Jerry curls and shirt says Snuggins. I don't know what the hell a Snuggins is, but you know what? Okay. Alright, and then I got to get the arm posing correctly. Got the pointer finger going like this, and then we got the other 3 fingers, like, curled. There we go. This, like, little stream series thingy, I guess, has been helping me draw faster, so thank you for submitting your OCs to help me A, get better at drawing, and I guess B, see your cool OCs. Yo soy una bala, of course you are. It was his favorite band. Ah, I see, I see. Alright, so it says Snuggins. I'll refine that later. I'll refine that later. Bam. Actually, you know what? I'll refine it right now. Perfect, perfect. It's more common to have Athena Cursinger, yeah. Here we go. Okay, this ear is like way too high. There we go, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's good. I like it, I like it. Let's transform this down. Put a little reference picture down here, and then a little actual reference picture over here. There we go. Is the mouth like that because he's just screaming, or is the mouth like that all the time? I gotta know that. Also, I'm on line art, like, way quicker than normal. You saw my DM, right? Yeah, I know. I hit the 3-hour mark, but I still got some more characters to draw. I think I'm on my 10th one. So, yes. Roman Greece is kind of, you know... I don't think I know, but I also think I know. He's screaming all the time? Okay. Then I'll draw his mouth open. Just weird little mouth right here. Hexmaniac's mouth? Yeah. Bam. Hashtag ambitious raid. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, raiders. Hello, Raiders. How are y'all? How are y'all? How many more out of curiosity? I believe there's like at maximum 2 more. If you'd actually be so kind as to check for me, this character's name is Melvin. The message for this should be pinned in the hashtag OC submissions chat. The Oshi chat? Am I your Oshi? I don't know, I might be your Oshi. Oshi is, I believe, a Japanese term for like your favorite live streamer / VTuber. I don't know, man. We were doing more Empyrean. JJ ended early because he got far ahead. Getting a bit further forward with some great team members now. Nice. Yeah, I have a submission channel. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, ba da 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 da. Melvin saw this, he would be crying. Why would he be crying? Would he be crying out of joy or like? Wait. What are we talking about here? Crying out of joy or crying out of sadness or just crying because he cries? Like, what would it be? There we go. She's getting distracted without you. I'm not getting distracted. I'm not getting distracted at all. Joy laughing. Okay, good. Wouldn't want him to be crying out of, like, sadness or anything. There we go. Snuggins. Perfect. All right, there we go. Let's add like a few more like weird crazy curls. This is still lying to herself, not getting distracted. That's like saying you eat without reminders. Listen, Galen. Them's fighting words. I will fight you. Let it be known that I will fight you. I'll drink water. Mind if I use your artwork of Hazel for my Draw This in Your Style? I do not mind at all. Go ahead and use it. Thank you for asking me. And by the way, you can use your art, or I guess pretty much use the art that I create in this type of stream however you want. Just like credit me in the description and don't use it for commercial purposes. Like don't put it on merchandise or something. Don't sell t-shirts with it on, basically. I imagine he has like this color hair, pale white nerd who lives in the basement. Perfect. Put up your dukes, Nyssa. I will. I'll fight you. Actually, no. Like, oops. Ah! There we go. Then we've got this. Bam, ba, bam, ba, 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 ba. This is going pretty fast. And then you get a little bit of shading. Because I'm, like, going through this extraordinarily fast. Wow. Gotta go fast. I think the Sonic OC earlier inspired me to go very fast. You know when to eat, there's a difference? Listen, Galen. Listen. You're a bitch. Yeah, it's used as slang to push forward, but it really just means your favorite VTuber. There we go. Let's do this. Fill this in. I'm not B-Red, though. True, you aren't B-Red. And I think that's for the better, to be honest. All right. I think I'm about done with this guy. I'm just going to do some, like, basic shading on the hair. And maybe some soft shading, too. There we go. All right, and perfect. That is, let's see. We've got, this was Gulpster Melvin. Perfect. Which character is this in the OC list? This is Melvin. And actually, I can check it myself. So hang on one second. All right, yeah, I've got 2 left. And I may as well stop the timer here because I'm done. So we've got 4 minutes and 23 seconds left on the timer. Pause, and then let's reset. Nice, I stopped it at 4:20. Also, there's so many people having avatars. That's pretty cool. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. There we go. Paste that in. And then this one's called Vanguard. Okay, okay. So let's start drawing right now. 2 left, not including the one you finished? Yeah. All right. So let's draw Vanguard. I don't know what's up with that, but you know what? Whatever. So this is Akulan's character, and I don't really know the lore behind this, but they don't have a name. They're not really an individual. This one's just called Vanguard. Here we go. There we go. I'm going to go pretty fast with this one. And then we've got like some bullets, I think, up in here. Then we've got like a weird little mask. Bam. Not really sure what the design is, but I'll do that. I guess next we've got like this in here. Like this. We've got a scarf. I think this is a Star Wars OC, somebody's Star Wars OC. Or, I guess more specifically, Akulan's Star Wars OC, because he submitted it to me. Alright, let's try doing this. Let's increase our stabilizer. I am locking in. I expected the stream to be around the 3-hour mark, so we are kind of on pace so far, a little bit late because we did get sidetracked, but this is 11 of 12, and if it's 15 minutes per drawing, I mean, I've gone under the limit. I've gone like ever so slightly over the limit. Not more than a minute though. I just want to get to everybody's characters. So yeah, we're on track. If you're doing 2 more, you'll be at 4 hours? What? No, I won't. No, I won't. I'll get this done super fast. Yeah, these are bullets. Although they kind of look like crayons right now. But yeah, no, we're gonna finish up super quickly. And then we're gonna go on a raid of some sort to somebody. You will be close to 4 hours, Nyssa, he's right. Yeah, I'll be fine. Bam. Oops. Get that in here. There we go. Line art done. We've got like a dusty old scarf. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. Let's just fill this in with all of this. And like, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like some sort of triangle thingamajigger. I'm not so sure. I'll just add a multiply filter on it later. There we go. Bam. Add this in. Then this. Then. Add another one of these. I'm not going to get the pattern exact because, yeah. Bullet crayons, yes. Oops. Okay, that's fine. And we need to add like the red ribbon. Needs to be a little more red. Bam. And then let's just select all of this. Multiply. Yep, that's about the same. Eraser soft. Oops. Erase it with like this size. Alright, filter, Gaussian blur, and then blur. Yeah. Look at that. Alright, so that is Vanguard. So, Akulan Vanguard. Also, welcome on in, Noah. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Actually, let's erase this. Multiply. Perfect. That's be correct, Worms. Hello. How are you? Alright, save this. Okay, that is... Let's reset the timer, and let's go on to the last one. The last one is, let's see, Mr. Plant. Let's see, let's create the file, and then, oh, this picture is gigantic. So it's like a plant. Yeah. Don't know what the hell else it would be other than a plant. Alright. Let's do this. And then let us start the timer. Let's reset and start. Perfect. Alright, let's go now. Got like overalls going down to here. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the buttons on the overalls were eyes at first. Bam. Got like roots coming out of the plant, which is pretty cool. This looks like a Digimon, I'm gonna be honest. There we go. Let's pull up my chat again. Don't blame me, this was certainly an old drawing. Yeah. Bam, bum, 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 bum. I need to make this section a little bit smaller. Oops. Transform this down. Then we need the pot. And have the shirt like broken off here. This was an old drawing, but I'm gonna give Mr. Plant some new life. Yeah, they locked me in a rubber room with rats. Flower should be a bit taller, yeah. Gonna do that. Okay. We've got the overall strap going like right here. Perfect. A little bit smarter? Maybe? Maybe. This in here. We've got the pot. Perfect. Wish it was a baller. Oh my goodness. I don't know what song that's a reference to, but it is a reference to some song. And I don't know what it is, and that's making me angry. What song is it a reference to? Please tell me. I can't look it up until I finish the drawing, so yay. Oh shoot, I didn't start the timer on my phone. Well, I have 12 minutes and 12 seconds left, so I guess I can just keep track of it via OBS. And I guess the roots down here are like a little muddier. Maybe just have some leaves growing out like this. This is very much Digimon coded. Stem here. See, we've been live for 3 hours 27 minutes. I suspect I can get the coloring on this done in the next like 2 minutes or so, I want to say. Yeah. Perfect. I have some colors in mind if you want to hear them. Yes, please do. Please do share the colors. Actually, I think you sent some colors in here. Stem is green with petals being yellow. Figured. Boop, 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 boop. All right, the shirt is green. I'm going to make it like this green. And of course the overalls are blue. We have Senor Plant over here who's looking fabulous. Leave a honk in the chat if you think Senor Plant looks fabulous. Oops. Let's grab this and then I guess let's make this a little bit lighter. And of course we have like the roots, and they're a little muddier at the end, so we make them darker, and I guess a little bit more red toned. That's perfect. And I guess the pot can be a little redder as a result. So let's see. What do you got for colors? You doing, my boy? Good. Love that. Also, yeah, Aiden, I saw your DM. Bam. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit of shading just because I can. Yeah, have a good night, Solo. Oops. Let's fill this in, like right here. Bam. I am locking in. Multiply, and then yeah. You know what? You get a little bit of soft shading. A little bit of soft light. Oh, wait, oops. Now we get it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That is Mr. Plant. And that is officially the last one of the stream. So let's save this as iron Mr. Plant.mdp and .png. Yeah, you're totally mentally stable. Oh man, that is 12 drawings. Yeah, Mr. Plant's very silly. Thank you all very much for the 33 likes, by the way. So let's do a little recap while I find a raid target. We've done Darthic's Blood Moon. We've done Embarrassed Elvera. We have Masked Flo. We have the Power Ranger from Leon Forktongue. We've got Hana, Kitsune's character. We've got Plushy Rem from Lollipop Rem. We've done Hazel from Julius. We've done Hustle from McKicken. Coriander from Luke. We did Melvin from Gulpster. We've got Vanguard from Akulan, and then we got Mr. Plant. All right, thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate y'all very much. So we're going to raid an old friend of mine. We are going to go on a hashtag Nyssa Honk raid. And we are going to be raiding Campfire Chris, who's doing some Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. So yeah, go check him out, show him some love. Thank you very much for being here. I will send these in the Discord either tonight or tomorrow when I get the chance. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Have a happy time zone, and honk!